This is as good as it gets. The maize and blue and the crimson and cream. Boomer Sooner versus Hail to the victors. Oklahoma and Michigan. College football powers collide under the prime time palace lights. Here we go. Michigan set to kick off left to right. Deep to receive. For Oklahoma is Jaden Ott. There's the boot. High end over end. Ott backs his way into the end zone. Lets it sail over his head for a touchback. And John Mateer and Oklahoma will start at their own 25-yard line.
Been a lot of talk about the run game from week one. I mean, it's crazy to think that, we got 5 new starters in this one, 4 on the offensive line. Jaden Ott jogging out there to take the opening reps here with the ones. You don't see that a whole lot, so I'm anxious to see what these boys can get going early.
Fasusi, Ozaida, Michaela, Wiwu, and Simmons, your starting offensive line. They go 5 wide for the first snap. Ott, a receiver to the high side of the field. From the 25, in motion, Burks. They fake the handoff. Mateer runs it. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and twisted down after a gain of 1 by the defensive end, Derek Moore. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I'd love the action to get Deion Burks going on the perimeter. Now, trying to get the run game going on the inside with the quarterback right there, but we're going to see that from Deion Burks today and probably a bunch of guys trying to test that perimeter.
They go 5 wide again. Trips to the boundary. That's the near side. Ott in the slot. 2nd and 9. Mateer in the shotgun. Back to pass for the first time. Looks right, throws right, and he threw it behind Burks. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Boy, that's the wildest pass that we've seen from Mateer so far this season. I don't know if that's nerves. I don't know if that's a mix-up on the route right there, but errant pass there from Mateer.
Remember, Oklahoma last week against Illinois State started the game with a 3-and-out. Trying to avoid doing that here. 3rd down and 9 from their own 26. Jaden Ott now in the backfield to the right side of Mateer. Trips to the left. He's back to pass against a 4-man rush. In the pocket, has time. Lobs downfield. Kanik holds it in. A one-handed catch. Jared Kanik takes it into Michigan territory. What a catch. He's a linebacker.
Showing that speed. We all know how athletic he is. Just flat runs by the linebacker, splits the defense. Great protection up front by the O-line.
33-yard pickup to the Michigan 43. They quick snap. They throw to Satania. He's met behind the line of scrimmage. Beautifully played by the Michigan cornerback, Jair Hill, for a loss.
Boy, they were sitting on that one. We had, a stacked wide receiver formation out there. 2 guys right next to each other. And they came up, pressed right through it, and made the play for a loss.
How about the catch by Jared Kanik? Wow. 2nd down and 14 from the Michigan 47. Overload to the right, trips right, tight end right. Now they send Ott that way as well. Snap, Mateer fakes the pass right, throws underneath. It's a screen to Satania, who's able to dip his way forward and take it to the 42. It's a pickup of 5. But it brings up another 3rd and long here.
Nifty little screen there. Good job by the Michigan defensive line recognizing it and coming back. Still nice little pickup there.
Sooners go tempo, 3rd and 9 again. There's the snap. They got the offsides. Free play. Mateer takes a shot far sideline. He's got Burks. Caught out of bounds around the 20. He got the Wolverines to jump and then took advantage of it by hitting a big ball to Burks down to the 21.
Really good there. Looks like they were bringing more than we have protection for. Mateer's able to get it out. Still takes a shot.
That's number 44. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a 1st down.
First down's brought to you by Paycom. Score big with their command-driven AI engine. I Want, your shortcut to smart work. From the 21-yard line, 2 minutes into this game. That's the 2nd time the Sooners have picked up a 3rd and long on this drive. Ott yet to touch the football. Stands to the right of John Mateer in the backfield. Kanik tight end left. Burks goes in motion. Mateer's got it. He'll run it. Right side. Has room. 20. Bounced outside. Oh, he evaporated in front of him. Mateer stops. Falls forward. A nice pickup down to the 14, maybe the 13. 8-yard run, and John Mateer faked a Wolverine out of his Nikes.
Boy, there's something to watch there. Jaden Ott was taking it down the sideline on a little wheel route there. If Mateer wants to pull that down and pop it over the top, he's got it.
2nd and 2, handoff Ott. He smashed in the backfield at the 15. As soon as he got it, he was hit by Trey Williams. They're going to spot it at the 14. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Big third down right here, 3rd and 3. We've seen a lot of unbalanced or end over here with just a nub tackle on the backside and some empty. Looks like we're going empty again, trying to, maybe a quick pass or maybe another quarterback run, try and pick up this first down. This is critical.
Sooners in the Pizza Hut Red Zone. Let's finish this drive. Red Zone sponsored by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the Sooners. Jermichael Carter in for the first time. 5 wide on 3rd and 3 from the 14. In motion Canick. Snap Mateer. Runs it himself. Bounced right. Dips it up to the 11. It'll be close. This will depend on the spot. They got to get to the 11, and the side judge running in looks like he's right on the 11. Going to put
on the line.
Oh,
that's close.
It's going to be short. Short by half a yard.
It's like the nose of the football guys from the marker on the home side. I'm right here on the 11-yard line. Looks like they're going, T-Row.
Javonte Barnes and Will Huggins check in, and the Sooners will go for it on 4th down. They were 2 for 3 a week ago. From the Michigan 11.5-yard line. Barnes in the backfield. Double tight ends, 1 to each side. 2 wideouts. Mateer in the shotgun. There's the snap. Runs it himself right side. Has the first down to the 10. Pushing the pile to the 9. Move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, really nice there. Just a little outside play there. Little kick out. G block on the front side of that. And then we just pour it up inside, lead block, and Mateer puts his head down and gets it.
So that's the play he scored on last week on the first touchdown of the game, Ted. That's that QBG lead. He bounced it last week against Illinois State. That's where it's supposed to hit in short yardage. That's well executed by the Sooners.
10:20 to go first quarter. Opening drive of the game nearing 5 minutes long. They go empty again from the 9. 1st and goal. Mateer surveys the defense, takes the football. 4-man rush. Steps up, flushed right, trying to get out of the pocket, and he threw it away into the cheerleaders. It'll be 2nd down. Being chased by a Wolverine, I believe.
TJ Guy got around the edge there. Mateer had to step inside of him and then try to get back out. And that's whenever one of those D linemen had him in his sights. And Mateer, smart play, throw it out. Don't force anything here down in the red zone.
Etta, also one of the Michigan players chasing Mateer there. 2nd and goal. Double tight ends. Huggins and Canick shift from right to left into the line. Barnes the back. Ball on the right hash. Sooners trying to put it in the north end zone. Man in motion. Jet sweep to Burks. At the 10. Cuts it outside to the 5. Dips it into the 2. He's to the 1. Is he in? Give it to him. Touchdown. Touchdown. Deion Burks. And the Sooners take the opening possession. 75 yards to Peter.
We saw him set it up early with the play action to Burks. This time they give it to him, and what a block by Barnes out in front. Comes up and puts some wood on someone, and really good job downfield by the wide receivers holding point as well. Nice execution.
That'll go as a touchdown pass on the forward flip, the pop pass from Mateer to Burks. Extra point attempt is up and good for Sandell.
Boy, what a drive after a couple of poor plays to start it off. Mateer misses wide right. We get stuff behind the line of scrimmage. Then the huge catch by Canick really lit the fuse on that drive, and then the execution down the stretch was outstanding. You got the free play on the hard count. We're able to pay that one off, and then running the football with the quarterback, big part of the game plan early.
The way that offensive series was called.
Just a phenomenally called series from Ben Arbuckle, attacking Michigan's defense in all of the weak areas that they've shown on tape. Middle of the field coverage hasn't been great. They're willing to give up sideline throws, getting to the +1 QB run game, spreading them out, making them play in space. Just a fantastic opening called drive from Arbuckle. Loved what I saw from that offense.
Basketball royalty in the house tonight. Trey Young, who was the game day picker today, Buddy Hield, Jeremiah Fears, all back. Shown on the big screen during that break. Kickoff by Sandell, headed for Andrew Marsh. It'll be a touchback over his head. And Michigan, with shadows now covering the entire playing surface, will start from their own 25. Sooner football brought to you by OG&E. We energize life. Well, here's our first look at the number 1 recruit in America a year ago, the quarterback Bryce Underwood, 6'4" freshman. He goes 228 from Detroit. Depending on which report you believe, Michigan, Larry Ellison, their big donor, paid somewhere between $12 and $15 million for this guy. In week 1, he looked like he was worth it. Michigan overload right, extra lineman and tight end. I formation. The back is Haynes. They'll hand it to him. He runs up the middle, head of steam, 4 yards out to the 29. Just power football right up the middle. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Takes it on the backside there. Comes across and finds a little weakness there in the middle, dig us out. Someone got blown off the ball and just find enough to get 4 yards there on a first down run. That's exactly what they want to do.
Quads to the right now, 4 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Empty set here, just the 5 offensive linemen. Now they'll shift. All 4 guys to the right shift. They go compact formation and a pistol. Man in motion. Play action. Throw out to the right. It's caught. That's Morgan on the edge. He's out to the 45 and banged out of bounds by Gentry Williams near midfield. Good pass. Bryce Underwood got it around the rusher and out to Samaj Morgan for a nice gain.
Boy, we didn't rotate with the motion there. A lot of pre-snap window dressing from Michigan, and then they come all the way across on a little boot pass, and we're tied up in the secondary. Someone didn't see the outflanked guy making his way out there. Good recovery, though, getting him out of bounds. But we got to dial in on the window dressing and shifts early.
19-yard pickup to the 48. Underwood under center. Takes the snap. Handoff left. Haynes hit at the line of scrimmage. Folded up. Kobe McKenzie and Peyton Bowen give him 1 yard to the 49. That's it.
When Peyton Bowen comes up from that support position at the safety down in the box out on the edge, and he and Kobe McKenzie meet up for a big hit there in that B-C gap area. Really nicely played.
David Stone and Grayson Holton check in for OU on the D-line. Michigan adds a tight end here, Zach Marshall, on 2nd and 9. Questionable as to whether we'll see their starting tight end Marlon Klein tonight or not. Looks like he may have a foot injury he's dealing with. Hasn't played yet. Underwood in the shotgun, sends Morgan in motion. Fakes the hand. No, he does hand it off over the left side. Breaking 1 tackle is Haynes. He's able to fall forward to the Sooner 46. 5-yard run. That'll bring up the first 3rd down of the night for Michigan. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Very similar, and I think the Oklahoma defensive staff expected this. You see the motion to end over, creating that formation that Oklahoma ran a lot on that first series. That's something that's going to be big in their game plan today.
2 tight ends on the field, but they're both split out for now. They go 4 wides. Haynes the back. 3rd down and 4 from the OU 46. Potential 4-down territory here. Sooners lead 7-0 halfway through the first quarter. Haynes now sent out of motion. Underwood looks his way, throws it his way. He is surrounded, and he's hit and dropped. Kendall Daniels, a 1-yard loss. And it's 4th down, and here comes the Wolverine punt team.
Boy, Kendall Daniels makes the play, but Gentry Williams IDs that and comes up and blows up the play, just knifes it right through the middle of all the blockers, got the whole thing off schedule, and a great job by Kendall Daniels coming from depth. He's used to playing that safety position, comes up, makes a big physical hit there to get off the field. Nicely done.
6:48 to go first quarter. Isaiah Satania stands inside his own 10-yard line. There's the snap back. The punter Hollenbeck sends it high, end over end. Satania comes up, lets it sail over his head. It bounces sideways at the 3, back upfield to the 6, and it's down there. Good punt with backspin by Hollenbeck, 41-yard punt. And Oklahoma, with the lead, will start this possession inside their own 10-yard line in half of tonight's game. Well, Ted, so far so good.
Yeah, I don't think you could have had a better start than what we saw. Nice, methodic, well thought out opening drive by the offense. Defense forces a punt. They gave up a couple early. It was loud. Michigan, like they do, they're going to hit you with a bunch of different personnel groupings, shifts, motions, window dressing. They confused us on one, turned it into a big play. But we settled in nicely, and right now I'd say we're doing a pretty good job at the line of scrimmage with that front 7.
They are pinned deep here, though, from their own 6. Oklahoma right to left in the first quarter. They go 3 wides. Burke, Satania, and Lewis. Tight end, Kanik. The back is Ott. Mateer stands on the 1-yard line. Satania in motion now to the right slot. Michigan showing pressure, and somebody jumped.
Yeah, Simmons was pointing out that blitzer coming over the slot receiver.
False start. Offense, number 66. The penalty is half the distance to the goal. Remains first down.
Love the communication and pointing guys out there, but lost the focus on the snap count, was ready to make a move a little too quick there.
Only cost him 3 yards, but it does send Mateer back into the end zone now in this shotgun. So it's 1st and 13 from the 3. Mateer fake claps his hands. Michigan again showing pressure. There's the snap. They do bring a blitzer. Mateer looks right, lets it fly down the far sideline. Burke's behind the defense. He caught it. Is a foot in? Is a foot in? It is. It looks like they're going to give it to him. They are. Out at the 37-yard line, a beautiful pass, and somehow Dion kept a foot in bounds.
I bet we look at this one. I mean, it's close over there. You do just have to get the one in, and if it's like catch, foot down, out of bounds instantly, looks like his toe might be out on the replay.
In.
Doesn't matter now.
Snap, handoff. Up the middle, Ott across the 40, spun down at the 41. That's the first positive gain run as a Sooner for Jaden Ott. He got 4 yards.
Yeah, in the mix-up and people wondering if he was in or out, we get up there quickly and snap it before anyone
Here's
has
another
a chance.
Look, Ted. Get that foot down. Oh, he's in.
He is.
Yeah,
he pulled it back, didn't he? Wow. What a play.
Right foot in. Not even the left foot. A right foot in. That was a 34-yard pass to Burks. Ott was split out. Now he'll come back into the backfield on 2nd and 6 from their own 41. Sooners lead 7-0. 5.5 to go first quarter. Back to pass again. Mateer has a pocket. Zings it across the middle. Broken up. Intended for Burks. A lot of contact there, but no call. Broken up by Zeke Berry.
I thought that was really nicely played. A little stutter and then come back by Burks. And on the outside, they were sitting on it, came up and made a competitive play on that football. I'll tell you what I like, though, Gabe. It looks early like the Sooners' protection's holding up pretty well.
Fasusi looks fantastic, just putting the absolute shackles on Derek Moore. If Mateer has a clean pocket, boys, I feel really good about what we can accomplish in the passing game tonight.
3rd and 6. Trips in a bunch to the left. 2 for 3 on 3rd downs. Mateer zings it left side. In and out of the hands of Satania. Hit him right in the hands, and he couldn't hang on. He was set up right at the first down marker at the 47. That's a drop. And Oklahoma's going to have to punt.
Going to have to punt there. That probably would have been a first down. You can take some positives, though. Barnes was in. He's our best pass protector. They bring a pressure with one of the backers, and he steps up there and just absolutely stones him. Really nice.
This is not Jacob Ulrich. This is Grayson Miller punting for OU. We did not see him last week. There's the snap back. Miller, high driving punt, spiraling toward the far sideline. Morgan calls for a fair catch and takes it at his 12. Something must be wrong with Ulrich. He is normally the holder. He did not hold on the extra point attempt. And now he's not out there for the punt either.
Great hit and starting pinned down, had the penalty to get out and switch the field to get it down to the 12. Really good job by the offense.
That's good. All right, well, Michigan about to embark on their second possession here from their own 12-yard line. What do you think of Bryce Underwood, Coach?
You know, I didn't see their game last week, so I'm waiting to see. You know, he must be really good, obviously, and anyone with that kind of size is hard to deal with, right, Teddy? Running quarterback run plays, things like that. So excited to watch him. Hopefully our guys keep playing well against him.
Back to pass on first down. Underwood's going to let one fly deep down the near sideline. Nobody there but Gentry Williams, and he can't quite get there.
Well, right off the bat, that didn't look so good. The closest guy within 10 yards was our guy.
Donovan McCulley was the closest receiver, but he cut off his route, and Gentry almost got him a pick.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a mix-up. I did see, I think it was Kendall Daniels really good reroute on that release by the second receiver in that trips formation. Was never really able to get ahead of steam, but Underwood still let it go.
$100, it's a run play, Teddy.
No, I'm not taking that bet.
Come on.
Pistol formation, Haynes the
They're
back.
not going to throw it 2 times in a row, are they?
It's a handoff.
Way.
Haynes evades
Told
one
you.
man in the backfield, but a flag
Face
flies.
mask.
Yep.
That would have been the easiest money I ever made right
No,
there.
I'm not giving it up that easy.
Marvin Jones dropped him for a loss back at the 8, but I think he caught his face mask.
You hate those whenever you got a guy dead to rights and he makes a juke move.
Face mask.
Oh, jeez.
Defense number 97. 15-yard penalty.
Isn't that the worst?
Automatic first down.
I hated when they eliminated the 5-yard face mask.
Yeah.
You know, because you have some incidental stuff. There's a difference between incidental and a dangerous play. And you see Marvin Jones lets his hands go instantly. That's just tough.
I'll
break.
be honest, though. I just watched the replay. His head jerked.
Yeah.
He got him pretty decent. So,
Sammy Omosigo and Owen Heineke out there at linebacker for this possession, at least.
but
to start.
otherwise, it's 3rd and 13.
Yep.
Like, seriously, that's tough.
Power pistol loaded right. The fullback, Bredesen, is in the game. It is a handoff to Haynes over the right side. Has a hole, bounced off a man at the 30, knocked sideways at the 34.
That's an
a
old
7-yard run.
Old school power play right there,
Yep.
Teddy.
Just end over, power.
Yeah.
We got bodies there, but Omosigo goes right down the middle of the second blocker there and leaves a 2-way go for the running back.
And immediately Kip and Kobe back in the game. 2nd and 3.
That's a good run for them. You get 7 yards on first down.
That's what they're looking for. We need to put that freshman quarterback in 3rd and long.
3 wides, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end right into the line as well. That's Marshall. 2nd and 3 from their own 34. Man in motion, Morgan. He stops, comes back near side. Handoff, it's a reverse. Oh, they read it like a book. McCauley surrounded and dropped for a big loss.
-7.
All the way back at the original line of scrimmage. That's almost like they knew the play that was being signaled in.
That was great. We had a bare front, and we just attacked the line of scrimmage. We got all kinds of guys in the backfield, and, well, it's not how you draw it up, Coach, but we got them in the 3rd and 10 that we wanted.
That's right.
Kendall
3rd and
Daniels,
long.
Kobe McKenzie on the stop.
Come get him.
Reggie Powers in the game on 3rd and 10. Crowd in a frenzy. Underwood in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks left. Steps right. Has room. Watch out. Now he's going to throw late. Got a man at midfield. It's McCauley down the sidelines to the 40 and banged out of bounds at the Sooner 35-yard line.
We ran a twist up front, so he escaped the pocket. And then both guys in coverage go after him, and then he dumps it to him. Good play by him, but
Got to contain better than that, Coach.
absolutely.
And
We didn't have the contain, and we were running a twist. Anyhow,
He pushed it right to the line of scrimmage as well before he let go of that football. That makes it even more difficult.
39 yards to the OU 34-yard line.
got to
5
admit,
wides.
for a freshman, that's a heads-up play.
Yes, it is.
Haynes now into the pistol in the backfield. 1st and 10. Morgan in motion. Handoff Haynes. Bounced right. Comes back left. Sooners defended that well. David Stone and friends there after a 1-yard gain.
Really good job up front. The interior, the defensive line's been really good. We've had a couple of misfits by the second level guys, the backers coming up and the safeties, but I feel like the defensive line's holding point pretty well.
Really good from PJ right there, guys. Just absolutely putting that tackle a yard in the backfield. Really good from 34.
2 minutes to go first quarter. Sooners 7, Wolverines nothing. They go empty. 4 to the left, 1 to the right. Underwood alone in the offensive backfield on 2nd and 9. The big freshman takes the football, slings it out to the left. Bam! Kendall Daniels separated his soul from his body. He smashed Justice Haynes. Justice is served.
4-yard loss. How good is that?
You better get a little bit more creative on the outside than just turning and tossing it out there. That's when it pays off, Coach, when your nickel's 6'5", 240 pounds.
Oh, jeez. Oh, he destroyed him.
And makes a nice, safe tackle. Like, how many times have we seen when you got a kill shot on a guy, you go to the head and get tossed?
3rd and 14. Haynes hung on to that football. It would have been better if he didn't for him. They go empty. Underwood looks right, throws underneath, bobbled, incomplete. In and out of the hands of Samaj Morgan.
Another screen. I thought this guy could throw downfield.
Tells me they're worried about the true freshman making a mistake, right?
Well,
trying to keep it
you,
conservative.
they're running a bunch of screens.
They've got a great field goal kicker, a preseason All-American Dominic Zavada, but they're going to punt here, it looks like. From here, it would be about a 55-yarder. So they're going to try to pin the Sooners deep with 1:03 to go first quarter.
Got a good north wind, too, which is in their direction.
Got to be smart fielding the football here. No mistakes. Catch it. Know what your yard lines are.
Satania stands around the 7. Snap back to Hollenbeck. There's the boot. Looks like he got too much of it to me. It's sailing toward the end zone and into the end zone. 5 yards deep. That's a break. And the Sooners will start it on the 20. How'd you feel, Coach, when you were coaching and your punter booted it 5 yards deep into the end zone?
Well, that's all right. I mean, they do their best. It's like, how many wedges I've hit over the green?
Well,
plenty.
That's right.
Every now and then you just hit a little bit too crisp. Yeah.
He caught a flyer on that one.
Teddy, when he was coaching, he'd say, that's all right.
No, that's good. Punters and kickers, I always equate it to golfing.
Yeah, you got to treat those guys with some soft gloves.
Oh, yeah.
Teddy, how about this? Torrey Blaylock is in the game.
Yeah, well,
running back.
He took that shot on the shoulder, and I'll tell you, this kid has been incredibly tough. So, to me, no surprise.
From the 20, 56 seconds to go first quarter. Blaylock sent out in motion. Mateer alone in the backfield. Sets up to pass. Looks middle. Slings it across the middle.
Nice.
He's got a man. Keontez Lewis out across the 35. Hit down at the 37. It's a 17-yard gain.
We've had people open so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully it stays this way.
And I like that throw. Hit him in stride. A lot of times you see those deep dig routes where they have to slide down to catch it. That was great.
Sooners go tempo at the 38. Mateer back to pass again. Across the middle. It's intercepted. He sailed it over Huggins.
He had him. He was
safety,
open.
TJ Metcalf is able to pick it off.
Man.
He sailed it over the top of him.
That's an adrenaline throw right there. Protection was fantastic. Didn't have anyone near him.
Nope.
I had to get over that backer. That's a tough window to throw to, but should have led him over the middle of the field, flattened him out a little bit.
The first turnover of the game goes to the Wolverines. They'll start at their own 38. With 28 seconds to go. The saving grace there is that it was a deep pass. So.
Yeah, you got to make that
That's
throw
tough.
and catch.
Especially with the way you were marching and had some momentum going.
That was his miss a week ago, guys, when he was a little inaccurate against Illinois State. They were all to the right, just like that one.
Jordan Marshall at running back instead of Justice Haynes. Compact formation here. It is a handoff to Marshall over the left side. He got it to the 40, and that's it. Just a 2-yard run. Teddy, so far, they're defending the run pretty well.
Yeah, pretty nice. You see Robert Spears-Jennings comes up, makes a big hit, but this is why their backs are so good. Big flush hit, and he's able to spin out and roll forward and still pick up 2 yards there. Those 1-2 yards on runs like that are going to matter here at the end of these drives when you get down to third down. 3rd and 6 is a big difference from 3rd and 4.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter. As
That's
time
the end
expires.
of the first quarter.
Sooners win the first 15 minutes, 7-0. Coach, always an honor to have you in the booth.
Always good to be with you.
The bad news is our time with you is done. The good news is you can now enjoy the margarita.
I appreciate it.
Putting the ball in the middle of the field. We've seen him miss a couple of throws to the right. Like the one to Burks down the sideline was a great throw, but like Coach Stoops mentioned, if he puts that on the money, that's a touchdown. So I would like to see them get Mateer maybe a couple runs to just get him settled into the game a little bit.
Second quarter starts. Michigan goes right to left now from their own 40-yard line. It's 2nd and 8. Man in motion, good one. It's a handoff to Marshall over the right side. Pyle pushes forward for 3, and now it pushes backwards. It'll be 3rd down and 5 from the 43-yard line.
Big 3rd down right here. This is what I'm talking about with those couple of extra yards. 3rd and 5 is different than if you have them in 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8 here. The playbook looks different. Some of the shorter throws, your boots. There's a lot more you can do on offense.
Michigan 1 for 3 on 3rd down so far. Sooners lead the game 7-0. Trips right in a bunch. One man to the left. Still no Justice Haynes since he took that big hit from Kendall Daniels. It's Marshall in the backfield. Underwood takes it, wants to throw, looks right, does, far sideline, incomplete. Threw it too far out in front of Samaj Morgan. Even if he caught it, Kendall Daniels was wearing him. It'll be 4th down, and for the 3rd time, Michigan will punt.
5-man pressure by Oklahoma there. They had a loop. Owen Heineke coming all the way around, comes scot-free. Underwood has to rush that throw to get it out, or Heineke would have had a shot on him and sells it wide right. I mean, good job. I still think that we can tighten up a little bit more in the run game and keep putting it on Underwood in the pocket. You can tell he's clearly not comfortable.
First quarter stats, OU 114 yards, Michigan 51. Here's the punt. Oh, they almost got to it. Satania up. Fair catch called for on the run. Bobbles it, hangs on to it at the 24-yard line. He had to come way upfield to field that ball. Did not give up a bounce. Everybody was holding their breath in the stadium, but he hung on to it.
From Ben Arbuckle in his approach to this Michigan defense.
It's just smart football, man. Play to your strengths, play away from their strengths, attack their weaknesses. I like how we are making them play in space, and just like we saw a week ago against Illinois State, the pass protection from this offensive line has been fantastic up to this point.
One upset in the SEC tonight. South Florida has defeated Florida 18-16. Gators go down.
I was a Gator hater before the season, Ted. Nailed it.
Sooners start on their own 23, going left to right, second quarter, up a touchdown. 3 wide receivers set. The back is Blaylock. Mateer has the football, fakes the pass, hands it off to Blaylock over the left side, got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Had a lot of Michigan traffic to get through just to get there. 2nd and 10.
Old school draw there, Ted.
Old school split draw. Cannock trying to come across the formation there. That's a tough call, as penetrating and as good as that defensive line is up front.
Both teams only have 17 rushing yards in this game. The Sooners have 114 through the air. That's where they've gotten most of their work done. In fact, they go 5 wide here on 2nd and 10. Michigan showing pressure up the middle. They bring 4. Mateer looks right, looks middle, comes back across the middle, caught at the 30-yard line.
All night.
That is Satania, 7-yard gain, sets up 3rd and 3.
You got that all night. Great protection again, 4-man rush. No one's on an edge, right down the middle of guys. Mateer's got all day to pick them apart.
OU 2 for 4 on 3rd downs. Looked like they got a jump, but they didn't snap the ball. Blaylock was split out. Now he'll come back into the backfield. 3rd and 3. Well, trips left, 1 right.
We may come back to that. That could have been an easy first down.
Mateer's got it. He will hand it to Blaylock. Veers left, has the first down, takes a big hit out at the 34. But it's enough. Brandon Hillman came up to lay a lick on him, but you can move the chains.
Well, I'm telling you, this kid is tough as nails. Obviously took the big shot on the shoulder a week ago. No hesitation at all. Full speed right into a player there to pick up the first.
Sooners pick up the first down. They start this with a run by Mateer. Veers right, comes back to the right, pushing the pile out to the 40. The quarterback keeps the leg churn going for a gain of 6.
Boy, Mateer pulls that one out. We were just running an inside zone there, it looks like. And Blaylock gets smoked by a blitzing linebacker. Mateer's able to pull it out and go and hit that vacated gap where the backer came from and get a nice pickup.
Picked up a missed tackler, was able to create a missed tackle by the safety Hillman. 2nd down and 4 from the 40. 11:53 to go second quarter. 7-0 OU. Satania in motion left to right. Mateer asks for the football. He's got it. It's an option. Pitch to Blaylock. Makes a cut at the 40, steps through tacklers, has the first down, out across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
I love that. That little stutter and then split those 2 players and almost ran through it. What a good job by Blaylock. This kid's got it.
And Hillman got hurt by his own man.
He reached his right arm out, Ted. Watch this on the replay. Sometimes when you reach that arm out, that's a bicep tendon, a pec. That would be a huge loss for Michigan's defense. Hillman's their best player in the secondary, a big-time hitter for them.
He's still down on his back over by the Sooner bench.
Down to the voice of the Sooners, Toby Rowland.
Thank you, Draker. Sooner football brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Hey, Sooner fans, download the Chick-fil-A app and order your favorites ahead of time. The safety for Michigan, Brandon Hillman, jogged off the field. He was hit by his own man, Dominic Nichols, the defensive end. Hillman in the injury tent. Sooners have it 1st and 10 at their own 46, leading 7-0. Total yards so far, Oklahoma 154, Michigan 68. John Mateer 8 of 13 passing for 121 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bryce Underwood 4 of 7 passing for 51 yards. And the timeout is over. Sooners are huddled up. And now they break the huddle with 3 wide receivers.
Just kidding.
The offensive lineman broke the huddle, then they came back into it. Now they're ready. Kanik tight end right, Blaylock the running back. In motion, Satania right to left. Mateer has it. Handoff Blaylock, running right, makes a cut, puts his foot in the ground, darts his head forward for 1 to the 47. 2nd and 9.
Trying to get him out. Trying to get him outside there a little bit. And Blaylock tries to stretch it and then get back north and south, but too many bodies there from Michigan.
Sooners go tempo. Mateer quickly back to pass, slings it out to Burks, caught at midfield, out of bounds there. Gain of 4. 3rd down and 6. Gain of 3 make it. 3rd down and 6. From the midfield stripe, ball's put down just under the OU logo. Oklahoma 60%, 3 of 5 so far on 3rd downs tonight. Got to get it to the Michigan 44 to keep this drive alive. Trips left, Kanik the tight end right. Blaylock in the backfield. Michigan brings 5. Mateer dancing around in the pocket, surrounded, breaks free, but he can't get away from the next man. And he's sacked back at his own 48. Just got surrounded by white jerseys.
Happy feet there a little bit. I thought he had
clean, Ted. He's got to trust it.
Now I don't know if he had anyone over or open. We had the crossers in the middle, and then they were sitting in a pretty good spot. The dig in behind had a safety looming right over the top, so not a whole lot of places to go with the football. So that may have been lack of open players more than feeling the pressure.
Grayson Miller sent for his 2nd punt, the UCO transfer. Chance to pin Michigan deep here. Samaj Morgan stands on his own 10. There's the boot, high with backspin. Morgan up, fair catch called for at the 14, backpedaling, he takes it there. And that's for the Wolverines. Will start with 9:25 to go in the 2nd. 38-yard punt. Well, Oklahoma took the opening drive for a touchdown. Since then, nothing but punts with 1 interception mixed in. It's still 7-0 OU. Second time Michigan has started a drive inside their own 15-yard line tonight. And the south end of Owen Field trying to make it tough on the freshman Bryce Underwood. From his own 14, still no Justice Haynes, guys. Jordan Marshall, the running back. 3 wide receivers. Good one in motion. Stops, comes back near side. Underwood. Handoff Marshall. Nice. Met in the backfield. Dropped. No gain. Maybe half a yard. Owen Heineke there to meet him. They are defending the Michigan run game very well so far.
Really good job, Owen Heineke. This is just one back power pulling a guard across the formation, and Owen Heineke just knifes in there. The guard's going out to Owen's right. He just knifes. He's got the inside gap and comes inside of him, uses his momentum against him, makes a nice play.
Brady Norton also grabbed Heineke's face mask and turned his head side.
Handoff Marshall right up the middle, has a crease, takes a big hit, got a couple, that's it. Out to the 17, big pop, Marvin Jones and RSJ on the stop. They're going to spot it at the 18. That'll make it 3rd down and 6, a long 6. Just 1 for 4 tonight for Michigan on 3rd downs. Anthony Simpson checks in at wide receiver for the Wolverines. A little bit of confusion in the wide receivers here. They go 3 right, 1 left, but they all kind of look like they're asking some questions. Sooners bring pressure. It's a handoff. Bouncing it outside. Trying to get to the corner. He's smashed. He's dropped. It was Haynes back in the game. They strung it out to the sidelines, and Michigan's going to have to give it right back.
Stuffed on the inside. Really good job, Grayson Holton, getting behind the line of scrimmage, forcing that to bump out. And R. Mason Thomas, really good job disengaging, you can see the speed. He flies out there and delivers a shot right on the sideline. Sooners defense locked in tonight, boys.
Maybe a chance for a return here. Satania back at his own 32-yard line. Snap back. There's the boot. Oh, they ran into the kicker. Flag is down. Ball bounces at the 50-yard line. And that's where it'll be downed. But let's see if this is running into or roughing.
He hit him hard.
It's 4th and 9, so running into would not get him the first down. Roughing obviously
Any
would.
chance he tipped it, T-Row?
They're talking there.
I mean, he's
not acting like he did.
Yeah, he's acting like he's scared to come.
Here's the call.
On. Oh, no.
Roughing the kicker. Defense, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So that should move it to the 31-yard line. And the third penalty on Oklahoma will keep the Michigan drive alive. That's a big call. Oklahoma was set to get the ball at midfield. He almost roughed him last time, Sammy Omosigo, and this time he did.
That's a big, big mistake. You know, I talked about it in Keys to the Game, special teams, and that's a turnover right there. They're giving you the football, and you hand them 15 yards and an automatic first down, and you had some really good momentum. Now you got a tired defense jogging right back out there. They had the Gatorade bottles ready.
Pistol formation from the 31. In motion, Goodwin goes left, comes back right. Fake handoff, Underwood, looks like a busted play. Hit as he throws, folded in half, incomplete. He turned right, the running back went left, and then Underwood got happy feet. And he almost got sawed in half. Cortland Guillory in defense.
Weak side blitz there. Kip Lewis comes, and then the corner off the edge from the boundary comes. And Underwood tries to step up and find some space in the pocket to throw from and just gets cut in half.
The moon rising above the east side of Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Two of the iconic uniforms in all of college football colliding. 7:18 to go, second quarter. Power pistol loaded right. It's a handoff to Haynes. Again, he's surrounded. Here comes a flag in. Haynes is able to creep his way forward for a couple to the 33, but let's see what this flag's about.
Worried about a defensive hold.
You think defensive hold, or did they high-low Jaden Jackson?
Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe he hooked a lineman going up to the second level, but you may be right.
They never call that.
Rarely.
Holding. Defense number 52. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Are you serious, boys?
Big Ten crew, boys. Big Ten crew.
That is such a terrible call. My goodness.
That is horrible.
That's awful.
On a call that rarely gets called, his hand was on him for a second. That is about as bad as it gets.
4 penalties on Oklahoma, none yet on Michigan.
I will say this with 100% confidence. That's the worst defensive holding call I've ever seen.
They put the ball at the 43-yard line. The crowd showing their disapproval. Drive again stays alive for Michigan. Sooners showing pressure. Handoff, running left, Haynes. He's to the corner, out of bounds at midfield. I don't see a flag, do you?
No hold. But
a gain of 7.
Kip Lewis is the outside defender there, and he's trying to fight to the outside, but he's hemmed up by the left
look
tackle.
Look at Venables. He is going crazy.
I mean, it's a clear hold. You know,
it's our Mason Thomas, too. He's right at the point of attack, right in front of the official. There's 2 holds.
Yeah, there's Kip, too.
And Kip gets spun in a circle after they just got a defensive hold. This is...
Second down and 2 at the OU 49.
Now, if they pick up a first down here, it's trick play territory for Michigan.
Compact formation. Handoff Haynes up the middle. Smashed by David Stone. Didn't get the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1 at the OU 48.
Really good job. Robert Spears-Jennings from that safety spot comes up. They had him hemmed up front, and he sent him backwards.
Still only 19 rushing yards for Michigan. We're down to 5:50 to go, second quarter.
You got to be smart here. Watch the football.
3rd and 1.5. Under center is Underwood. Haynes is deep. He's got a fullback, Bredesen. I formation. Handoff, Haynes has maybe. It's going to be close. He got to the 47. That's the line to gain. And they're already waving them forward, saying first down.
We got a Wolverine down, 58.
Boy.
That's the left guard, Gio El-Hadi.
Serious pain, guys. I mean, he went down quick and was rolling around yelling. Did not look good.
I got to tell you, that how quickly they waved a first down on that one is questionable. That looked like they had him just short of the line to gain.
I mean, that defensive holding into them blatantly missing 2 holds on R. Mason Thomas and Kip Lewis.
On the next play.
And on the edge where it's the easiest to see.
I mean, that's just a call you have to make as an official. It's right at the point of attack. Yeah, and his backup's been banged up too, so a depleted tight end position. And now, in my opinion, El-Hadi is he's their best offensive lineman, and now he's out with what looks to be a significant injury.
Nathan Afobe in to replace him at left guard. Davon Jordan in the game. 1st and 10. Rolling right, Underwood. Throws, far sideline, got him in. Caught at the Sooner 30, 25-yard line. That's good one, out of bounds. One of the bigger plays tonight for Michigan, a strike from Bryce Underwood to Channing Goodwin. And it's down to the 22-yard line. That's a 25-yard pickup. Jordan
in at corner gets stuck in no man's land out there. He's got help. Kendall Daniels is underneath. He needs to seek out underneath that sail route and be a factor there. Too tight to the line of scrimmage.
Michigan, 6 offensive linemen here. Overload right. Now they switch it overload left. They got 7 offensive linemen. Man in motion, Bredesen, the fullback. This is a jumbo formation. Snap, Underwood. Handoff up the middle to the 20, a gain of 2. Kip Lewis the tackle, Haynes the carry. That's about as big of a formation as you can have in college football.
What's crazy is we basically didn't even pay any attention to it. We overloaded to the side opposite where they tried to run the football, and were able to get a nice stop there. That was a strange defensive formation, but it paid off.
That's film study, Ted.
Yep.
That's Venables knowing, hey, they run into that weak side a lot more often.
2nd down and 8 from the 20. Pitch left, Haynes. Trying to get to the corner. Swims by one guy, breaks another tackle inside the 15 to the 14. A gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and short. Michigan's best friend.
Sorry, Toby. I'm trying to jump in here. Late, getting lined up. I don't know if we got a call late or what, but we were still, trying to get our defensive linemen down and backers lined up where they need to be whenever they attacked us to the perimeter.
Guillory got to be a little quicker with the crack replace there, Ted. He's got to get in the 5 to half a count earlier.
3rd and 2 from the 14. 3:30 to go till halftime. Underwood in the shotgun. Has it. Going to throw. Does. Left side incomplete. Flag flies. Guillory and McCauley tangled up. Flag is down. They threw it right at where Guillory and McCauley were all tangled up.
He's blocking downfield. This
has got to be on the offense.
It's got to be OPI.
Brent Venables is wearing out the side judge right now.
There's no way. This will be the worst call in history if this stands.
It's got to be offensive pass interference.
There's
simply no other call.
Right now. 4 referees are circled up discussing it.
They've got to be waiting on someone upstairs to say, yeah, guys, no way, that's pass interference. Pick the flag up.
Guillory's jersey is off of both.
There's no foul on the play for pass interference.
Frankly, it's offensive interference.
Interesting call here for Sharon Moore. It's 4th and 2, and it looks like he's going to kick a field goal.
Boy, Brent Venables isn't done. Kevin Wilson right there with him, wearing out the head linesman. They wanted a flag on Michigan, Ted. You guys were all over it.
I don't know what that is. That's insane.
Kevin Wilson was wearing out the head linesman.
Dominic Zavada, preseason All-American, first-team All-Big Ten last year. This is a chip shot for him, a 32-yarder from the left hash to try to put the Wolverines on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. With 3:22 to go till halftime. Snap back, hold down. Kick is away, and it is no good. He missed it. He missed a 32-yarder wide right. And the Wolverines still have a goose egg.
That's the football gods rewarding us for that defensive holding and non-hold call combo.
Brent Venables isn't done, Toby. I mean, he is out here still wearing out every single official that will come over and talk to him. He's got the side judge. He's got the head judge. Man, the referee's right. Staying as far away as he can. He's not done wearing him out.
It's about the worst officiated drive of football I've seen in a long, long time.
And we still came away. No points surrendered. Let's go, boys.
3:17 to go. Can OU add to their lead before halftime? Ott in the game at running back. Mateer keeps it, evades one man in the backfield, goes forward, takes a big hit. Well, he took a big hit on his throwing arm by Brandon Hillman, who's back in the game, but Mateer pops up after a gain of 3. Let's don't do that again.
Hillman is a big hitter, boys, back in the football game, and Mateer's got to be smart when he carries it, especially in between the tackles. Get what you can. Get down. Protect yourself.
2nd and 7 from the 23 and a pistol. Ott the back. Burks, Satanian, Lewis the wideouts. Mateer, handoff Ott, running right. Cuts it up to the 25. Backs his way to the 27. He got 4. 3rd and 3.
I'll tell you what.
Take it all the way to the 2-minute.
I'll tell you what, now there's starting to be some space in the run game, and
little wide zone, Ted.
That's about as fast and physical as I've seen our O-line come off the ball this year. They're moving up front right now. They've got some confidence.
They don't have to snap a play before the 2-minute warning, but it looks like they're going to. 2:09 to go. Mateer, got him. He got the snap. Flag flies. Free play. Deep shot for Burks down the sideline. Can't get there, but this is going to be a free first down. They suckered him into a free first down.
That's just such bad ball for Michigan.
This will be the first penalty on Michigan tonight.
There's another flag, too, guys.
I'm not sure he went across the sideline warning, maybe.
They've been on,
There are
Coach.
2 fouls on the play, both on the defense. Offside. Defense number 95. The penalty is declined. Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense number 95. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's Trey Pierce, the defensive lineman. That moves the ball out to the 42.
And I wasn't sure he got into the neutral zone. I thought he held up short of it, but the hands to the face tells the story.
2:01 to go, so OU gets 1 snap here before the 2-minute warning. Mateer, quick throw to Burks, caught behind the line of scrimmage, circles it up, takes it to the 45, a gain of 3, and that's how we hit the 2-minute timeout with 1:55 to go.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
Before we go to break, sorry, Ted, before we go to break, let's pause quickly, 10 seconds for ID. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
Action has been excellent from this offensive line so far. Mateer just needs to settle in, complete some of these passes, be methodical, and go get some points.
Keontez Lewis all alone to the wide side of the field over there, matched up with Hill. You've got Satania and Burks. Now they split off. Trips to the left, 2 to the right, empty set. 2nd and 7. Mateer, 127 passing yards so far. Has the football. 4-man rush. Looks right. Throws it deep down the near sideline for Burks. Back shoulder. It bounces off the back of the defender. Incomplete. It hit Barry. And it's incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Boy, that's a high-level throw there. That's tough. You got a safety over the top and really tight coverage there. I thought the in-breaker at about 10 yards had a better chance. Throw it out in front of him, let him run to it. But again, the protection, excellent.
Javonte Barnes in. Jermichael Carter in on 3rd and 7 from the 45. Got to give the ball back. If you don't pick this up, Mateer across the middle. Zings it. It's caught. It's a first down. Sitting down in Michigan territory, Keontez Lewis at the Wolverine 44.
Nice throw. Steps into this one. Rips it in there. Good job by Keontez Lewis making a good, secure play. Again, excellent protection.
11-yard pickup, 2nd catch. Handoff Barnes over the left side. Bangs left, keeps his feet, turns it up to the 40.
Let's
Still
go.
on his feet. He's to the 35, near a first down. 9 yards for Javonte Barnes.
I like that better from Barnes. Just pour it downhill. He runs over one of his linemen on the
Us a
way.
yard. It's a 10-yard run. They made it. Gave us a little bit. So it's a first down run. First down's brought to you by Paycom. Score big with their command-driven AI engine. I want your shortcut to smart work. Still 1:23 to go, all 3 timeouts from the Michigan 34. Mateer in an empty set, takes the snap, he'll run it himself up the middle, has a crease 30, keeps his feet, now he's surrounded at the 26-yard line and pushed down. But he got 8.
Boy, really nice job. Fabechi kick out, and Kanik leads up in there on the backer, smokes him. Another nice gain.
It's not a bunch, but barring something funky here, OU's going to have more rushing yards than Michigan at halftime.
And I feel like it's opening up. The more we go, it feels like there's creating more and more space in there.
Really nice from Kanik leading on the Mateer run.
Mateer fakes the handoff, rolls right, looks across the middle, caught at the 15-yard line, stiff arm outside Burks, he's to the 5, he's to the 4, it'll be 1st and goal, Dion.
Just dicing them up here. Play action, get outside. Nice route, great throw, and able to get up the field and force a 1st and goal. Really nice.
They're
Great
going to spot
execution.
it between the 3 and 4, 34 seconds to go. Barnes the back. They'll hand it to him up the middle, puts his head down, pushing to the 2, and he's down there.
Plenty
2nd and goal from the 2. Timeout, Brent Venables, with 26 seconds.
He was showing off the 15-yard sprint
Timeout.
to get the attention
Oklahoma.
official.
Their first of the half.
Mateer asking for it.
First call timeout. Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of Sooner football. With multiple locations in Oklahoma, Planet Fitness can help you with whatever you're getting strong for. Join today. All right, Teddy, Gabe, our football experts, give me a call here. 2nd and goal from the 2. Ted, you're first.
We got plenty of time. This is, if you want to go in and make a massive statement right here, you line up I formation, goal line package, and run it right over the top of them. Now, I'm not saying that's what they're going to do, but if you want to make a statement, okay, Michigan's got the best line of scrimmage team in college football. Well, let's see what you got now.
That QBG lead looked really good earlier, guys. I think that you can get back to that, maybe dress it up a little differently pre-snap. I also like getting Mateer out kind of with a run-pass option out on the edge.
Yeah, we got
that's something that maybe a little G-lead boot, Ted. I don't know. My brain's moving a million miles an hour.
We got spread people out there, 11 personnel, 3 wides.
Huggins, the tight end left, trips left. Now in motion goes Satania. Barnes the back, 2nd and goal from the 2. Mateer's got it. Play action, he'll keep it himself. Runs left, back to the right. Touchdown! Touchdown Sooners! John Mateer! Bam!
Nifty little cutback there from Mateer. Good job. The backside just kind of allows the D-line up the field and creates a big cutback lane for Mateer. Great vision. Nicely executed. What a drive.
Ted, that's the Alabama Jalen Milroe follow play that they ran last season with a lot of success against Michigan in the bowl game.
Extra point for Sandell is good. Oklahoma takes the first drive and the last drive of the first half and punches it in. And with 22 seconds to go till halftime, they lead Michigan 14-0. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions. Your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. How about that drive? Fowler Automotive Group drive summary. The Sooners take the ball and go 10 plays, 80 yards, and 255. The touchdown, a 2-yard run by Mateer.
And the most fired up guy on these sidelines right now was Ben Arbuckle. He was out at the hash almost to meet his offensive line as they came off the field after that extra point. Gabe, as fired up as we've seen the first-year offensive coordinator.
And he should be fired up. He's calling an excellent football game. I'm just so impressed. The way that he's spread Michigan out, the way he's playing to the strengths of this offense. Sometimes you get in a matchup with a team like Michigan and you want to prove, hey, we're the more physical, let's get into 12 personnel and run it down their throat. That's not what Arbuckle's done. This has been a brilliantly planned first half from him.
Sandell's kickoff over the head of Marsh for a touchback.
There's also reports, T-Row, that the ABC cameras caught Justice Haynes and Bryce Underwoods in quite a disagreement, a heated shouting match on the Michigan sideline during that last series.
Well, if my team was getting outplayed the way that Michigan's getting outplayed, I'd be upset too. Just some men talking. You know how it goes playing.
How feisty does Sharon Moore feel? 22 seconds, down 14-0 from his own 25. He does have all 3 timeouts. Marshall the back. Zach Marshall the tight end. Jordan Marshall the back. 3 wideouts. Underwood in the shotgun. Man in motion, good one. Snap. Handoff. Marshall runs right, wrapped up by David Stone after a gain of 2.5. And does anybody want to use a timeout here? They do not. Clock runs.
David Stone, what a play right there by David Stone. I'm telling you, this defensive line's working Michigan's offensive line right now. What a half.
We are at halftime. Just the second time ever these colossal college football powers have collided. And at the intermission, Oklahoma leads Michigan 14-0.
Jet Ainsworth, this is your Alabama Power scoreboard update with the latest scores from around the SEC
where it needs
and around
to be
the country.
energy-wise game with the crowd, and at least
we cheer. Alabama
produced
Power
energy on the sideline has been great throughout this entire first half.
No doubt about it,
a lot of
guys.
action around the country.
This is as much fun as I've seen an Oklahoma football team have down here in a while, and dominated the first half. I mean, really controlled the entire first half. Now it's time to go finish the job. Ted mentioned it. You know, that first half was exactly what we were looking for. Defense was flying around, physical offense, smart play calling, making them play in space, executing down by the goal line. They've been the better football team through 2 quarters, no doubt. Now it's time to go put them away.
We're waiting for Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit, who is eating a Jimmy John sub at halftime in the hallway. And it looks like they've shut up. We're ready to kick off.
Not a bad choice.
No, solid. Sooners kick off left to right. That's north to south. Michigan gets the ball first. Andrew Marsh, the return man. Tate Sandell points right, points left, toe to leather. Second half underway. That's his best kickoff of the night. That is booming deep into the end zone. Touchback. All right, no letdown here, fellas. Bryce Underwood, 5 of 10 passing. He'll start from his own 25. We'll see if he's ironed out his differences with Justice Haynes at halftime.
Taylor Wine asking for this crowd to get back into it. Defense wanting to set the tone to start the second half. The crowd still finishing their beverages and their food. It's time to crank this thing back up.
They start with 2 tight ends and an extra lineman who all shift from the right to the left into the line, so an overload. Now the fullback Bredesen goes back to the right. It's a handoff to Haynes. Bounces it back left. Watch out, he's out. And he's in the clear at midfield. First play, second half, Justice Haynes down the sidelines to the 10. It's a touchdown. 75-yard touchdown. First play, second half, Justice Haynes. And just like that, Michigan is right back in this ball game.
Yeah, you hand it right to them. They come out in that big overloaded formation with all the offensive linemen. We talked about it the first time they ran it. We overplayed it to the weak side and made a good stop. This time they ran it back to the weak side, but the cutback, Justice Haynes knows it's going to be there, cuts it back, and there's nobody home.
Just
he's fast.
Got to be more disciplined on the backside of the defense, Ted. And yes, that man can run.
Zapata, who missed a field goal in the first half. His extra point try is good. And 11 seconds into the second half, the momentum swings here in Norman. Justice Haynes had 2 50-plus yard runs last week against New Mexico. This one goes 75, and it's 14-7.
That's exactly what you can't have, right? And I'm not saying that they didn't earn that one, but we got to be dialed in and at least come up from the safety spot and be able to make a play. We overplay this so far to the right, and they've got all those big bodies in there. You've got to stay at home on the backside. Both safeties, they're supposed to be on the backside, overplay it and overlap over to the weak side, and there's absolutely nobody home on the front. And Justice Haynes, there's nobody even close to him.
University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Dos Equis, Dickey's Barbecue Pit, Shake's Frozen Custard, Gin and Juice, Pizza Hut, HTO, Coop Ale Works, Kona Ice, and Rock and Roll Tequila.
Important for the offense to come out and
gotta answer.
Get this drive going. You know, you just give up a huge play. You kind of want to get things settled back for the entire football team, Ted.
Ott and Barnes deep. And here's the kickoff. Headed toward Jaden Ott. Again, that's a good one. And it'll be a touchback. Lands on the L in Oklahoma. Sooners start at the 25.
Well, this is where Mateer can come in and be a big calming force for this football team. I mean, talked about it. Absolutely dominated the first half, but it was only 14-0, and you come out and they erase that instantly. You're back to a touchdown lead. This is where Mateer needs to be able to come in, calm everyone down. We're fine, and let's go put together a really good, solidly executed drive.
Same way they started the game. Ott the back, Kanek the tight end, Burke, Satania, Lewis the wideouts. They go 5 wide from their own 25. Mateer in the shotgun. Michigan showing pressure. They only bring 4. Mateer throws right side. Kanek reaches behind. Nice makes the catch. Sheds a tackler and takes it forward to the 29 just to gain a 4.
Guys, a reminder
Barham's back in.
Yeah, Barham's back in, and he is the linebacker they like to bring on all that internal pressure.
Missed the first half due to a targeting penalty. Mateer runs it himself right side, and he's tripped up in the backfield. Caught from the backside of the play by Trey Pierce for a loss back at the 27. It's 3rd down and 8.
Well, they brought a pressure over there off the slot side, and Mateer thought he was going to have a window there, had to cut it back, and the defensive line played it nice.
Sooners 4 of 7 on 3rd downs tonight. That has included multiple 3rd and longs they've picked up.
This is early in the game. This is where we got him on the little hard count, got him to jump and hit him on a free first down.
4 wide receivers set. Snap. Mateer. 5-man rush. Pass deflected in the air, batted down, incomplete. Pressure came up the middle and batted the ball out of the air, and the Sooners go 3 and out.
Yeah, Derek Moore beats Ozada inside shoulder. Got to protect your inside. Gets a paw on it.
Yep, from that stand-up spot there, just a quick inside move. And this is what good football teams do. You know, they put the first half behind them. They come out, turn the intensity up, and they get a home run touchdown and a 3-and-out with the defense, and they've swung the momentum right back into their favor here.
Joe Taylor deep to receive this punt, standing on his own 21. There's the snap back. And the boot by Grayson Miller, end over end, bound at the 35, takes a Sooner bounce, and Taylor just falls on it at the 26. And we've got a timeout. Inauspicious start to the second half. That was a 47-yard punt. 13:36 to go, 3rd quarter. It's now Oklahoma 14, Michigan 7.
It's playing great fundamentals, great physicality like you did in the first half.
From the 26, Michigan now down 7. Haynes, the running back. Tight end is Zach Marshall, left into the line. 3 wideouts. See if they go right back to the ground game here. They shift Marshall left to right. Now the back, or the wideout, Morgan in motion, right back to the left. Underwood. Handoff and caught in the backfield and slung down by Marvin Jones is Justice Haynes. That's better. 2-yard loss.
Bring a pressure off the slot side. Marvin Jones has a little inside move there as the pressure's coming outside of him. Slips back to the outside. Smart play. Has a free path and pays it off.
And make it a 3-yard loss. They put the ball down back at the 23. 2nd and 13. Compact formation. Pistol look. Play action. Underwood rolling right, looking, lobs it deep downfield. Got a man behind the defense, but he missed him. It was the tight end Marshall who had a step, but Underwood overthrew him by quite a bit. 3rd and long.
It was a good recovery by Kendall Daniels. He thought the tight end was going to flatten that route out, so he runs over to the sideline, and really smart to take it deep by the tight end, and Kendall Daniels able to center field turn that and go and make a play on the football.
Wolverines only 2 of 7 on third downs tonight. They face a 3rd and 13 here. 12:54 to go, third quarter. 14-7 OU.
You got to make them earn this one. Be smart. Watch the football. Don't jump.
Haynes moves to the right hip of Underwood. 4 wide receivers set. Underwood back to pass. 4-man rush. Dumps it to the back. Haynes out of the backfield. He's surrounded. David Stone jumps on him after a gain of only 1. And this time the Wolverines go 3 and out. They'll give it right back.
Fantastic by David Stone. Recognizes it's a screen. Offensive line turns him loose. He puts a toe in the ground. Great pursuit to the outside. Makes a big play there. Nicely done by David Stone. He's had a couple of nice ones tonight.
He played good last week. He's playing good again this week, Teddy. This is becoming a pattern here for Zero.
Yep, and when those big boys start to make some plays, they get excited and they crank it up.
The boot is away towards Satania. It's short. He'll come up. No fair catch. On the run, 43-yard line. Splits defenders. Flung down near midfield. Great field position to start this drive for John Mateer and friends. And we got a timeout.
Wow. Couple of gutsy catches by Satania at that punt returner spot. The yardage he's picked up has been huge.
It takes some onions to do what he just did.
Trips bunch to the right. That's Bert Satania and Lewis. Ott, the running back, he's on the right hip of John Mateer. And now Satania goes in motion. He'll set up left side. Mateer surveys the defense, takes the football, hands it off to Ott, bounces it left. Outside he goes, chased out of bounds, ran hard into the Wolverine bench after a gain of a couple. Looks like he's just fine. Gain of 2. He takes it from the OU 49 to the Michigan 49.
Field pressure there off the slot. Ott's able to outrun him through the backfield over there, pick up a couple of yards.
Ted, feel like Mateer should have pulled that, right?
Yeah.
Pressure coming. Guy didn't throttle down at all. It feels like something they could get back to, and he could pull that and have a nice 5-6 yard gain before he runs into a safety.
2nd and 8. Again, 3 wide receivers set. The tight end is Huggins. Mateer back to pass. Does across the middle. Got him in. Deflected. Ball in the air. Knocked loose. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Boy, a lot happened in there. His man had a step, Satania, but Hill got a hand on it, knocked it in the air, then almost intercepted it, and Keontez Lewis broke it up.
Well, Hill's played a pretty nice game so far, and he's got some good length at corner and undercuts that one. He probably should have picked that one off.
I got that backwards. Intended for Lewis, broken up by Satania.
Tremendous play from Isaiah Satania.
3rd and 8 from the Michigan 49. Sooner offense still looking for their first down, second half. Mateer back to pass under pressure. He got away. Rolls right. Still looking. Lobs downfield. It is caught. Satania inside the 20, and he's out of bounds inside the 5. 1st and goal. Big play. John Mateer escapes the sack, and he hits Isaiah down the sideline.
I know people have made comparisons, but who did that remind you of at quarterback? Dodging someone, about to tackle him in the backfield, and throws a dime down the sideline. That was nice.
We're going to look at it again, I think, just to see if Satania stepped out before the 5, which is where they've spotted the ball.
The ruling on the previous play was a catch and an advancement. Plays under further review.
Back near the 10 or 12, perhaps.
It's not about the catch. The catch is good. It's about where did he step out of bounds.
Yeah, whenever he caught it and kind of took 2 little stumble steps forward, and looked like I just caught a glimpse of the replay, maybe caught a little bit of white there, a cleat or 2 hanging over the edge.
And congratulations to Noble McIntyre. This is our first review of the year. Reviews brought to you by Noble McIntyre, McIntyre Law. Visit McIntyreLaw.com to connect with their team of award-winning Oklahoma personal injury attorneys. What do you think, Ted?
Well, the looks we've gotten so far looks like he stayed in. I think he may have stayed in and tightrope that thing.
I think it's so close. You got to.
Yeah,
it's going to be upheld, right? That's the new language.
Jumbotron.
There is like no room between the toe of his foot and the sidelines. There's no doubt he caught it.
kudos to them showing these reviews in the stadium now. They used to not do this, but these people paid good money to be here. They should get the entertainment experience the people at home do. That step they're showing right now on the big screen is the questionable step, and it looks like to me that's around the 13, 14-yard line.
Here's a look on the pylon cam on the TV.
I don't see a definitive view where he's on the white. Do you guys?
No, it's funny. He's got like these silver and red shoes.
The runner stepped out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 at the 14.
Did they have a view we didn't have?
Yes, they had a Big Ten view.
Interesting.
So it'll be 1st down at the 14. Again, the catch stands. That just backs them up 9 yards. Huge play there.
How about Mateer being able to get out of that tackle in the backfield? And I'll tell you right now, Michigan has come out and said, we're not laying back anymore. They are pressuring us up.
Blaylock in the game at running back. Trips left. Kanik, the tight end, shifts right side. Mateer's got it. Hands to the kid. Blaylock up the middle. He's to the 10. Spun down there. He got 4.
Nice gain. Good job. He just gets what he can, puts his head down, and pretty good movement. Good double team on the nose, bounces him out of there, and able to get up in there for a nice, after the spot, that's a timeout.
That's a timeout.
So Michigan's Zeke Berry went down after the ball had been spotted. He may very well be injured, but there's a new rule this year, Teddy.
This is an official's timeout for an injury.
No. Ball was spotted. That's a timeout. That's the rule. What are we doing here?
Referee's coming over to the sideline to explain to a intrigued Brent Venables.
Kevin Wilson was there with hands out saying, what are we doing?
Kevin Wilson has been fired up this game over here on the sidelines. He's been everywhere.
Replay on that last run. Good job by Kanik fitting it up in there on Barham.
Yeah, Ted, they've Ben Arbuckle's done a really good job with Jaron Kanik.
He's down. Before the ball's spotted, he's hobbling around.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, they didn't blow the play dead, but it's not like he's...
Can still get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Looks like about the 3-yard line for that.
Yeah, Mateer's been awesome down in the low red zone, goal line area. I'm putting the ball in Tin's hands, Plank, but really the entire playbook is open at 2nd and 6. They're starting to find some success, still spreading them out, but running the football. So, I mean, you can do all kinds of things, but down in this area is usually when you get some man coverage. You can run some of those rub routes with your wide receivers. Got all options.
Overload left, 2 wideouts, 2 tight ends, left side. Now Blaylock moves to the right of Mateer. There's the snap. Mateer runs it himself, bounced it to the right. He's got room. He's to the 5. He's into the end zone. Easy like Sunday morning. John Mateer untouched from 10 yards out. Touchdown.
Great job blocking up front. We get a nice double by Fabechi and Simmons. They put the defensive lineman down on his knees, and then Simmons goes up to a backer. And good job by Kanik coming across, getting a block as well. Great execution.
I cannot stress how great of a game I think Ben Arbuckle is calling, guys. Just fantastic play calling.
Tate Sandell, extra point is good. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. That touchdown scored from the Pizza Hut Red Zone. Red Zone brought to us all year by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the Sooners. Ponies on the run. Oklahoma back up 2 scores. They lead it 21-7. With 10-12 to go in the 3rd quarter, and the famous song starts to echo through the sound system, jump around. It's a little early to be unbridled, but fans feeling pretty good.
Hey, it's a great drive, and get some energy back in this place.
It gets the people going, T-Row. Come on, man.
No. I'm just saying you can't jump around unabashedly yet. There's a little bit of nervousness still in your gut. You know?
Oh, be confident, T-Row. We've controlled the vast majority of the football game.
All right.
Be confident. I need my play-by-play. I need you confident, man. Come on.
Don Hicks listening in Newport, North Carolina. Julie's listening in section 108 tonight. And the McKinney family in Houston, Missouri. Here's the kickoff. Headed toward Andrew Marsh. Comes down 1 yard deep. He's going to bring it out. Veers right. He's to the 10, 15. Smashed by Owen Heineke. You sit down. Heineke bringing the lumber.
Really nice job. Great fit. Everyone in their spots. Heineke folds over the player to his left, just trailing the play, and comes in, makes a nice flush hit and tackle. Great job.
How about Elijah Thomas flying down on kickoff cover, boys?
I like it.
Fowler Automotive Group drive summary. 5 plays, 51 yards in a minute 55. Mateer now over 5,000 career total yards. He's got 200 passing tonight. From the 17, Michigan starts this drive.
Here's the big overload.
Extra lineman, 2 tight ends right into the line. Pistol formation. Haynes the back. It's going to be a throw. Underwood flushed. Being chased to the far sidelines. And he runs out of bounds. Late flag is in. Did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the flag is. It was on the edge.
On Mason Thomas. I think there was a mix up there in the backfield. Underwood went to go play action, and the back's on the wrong side. Little confusion.
Holding. Offense number 70. The penalty is half the distance to the goal. Repeat first down.
Just the second penalty on the Wolverines tonight, but this is going to make them uncomfortable.
This is where we need the crowd. We got them behind the chains, backed up a little bit. Freshman quarterback, this is where we need to force him into a mistake. We need to turn the ball over here.
He'll spot the ball at the 8.5.
Here they come.
Can confirm. Crowd got the memo, boys. It is loud down here in the south end zone.
What a setting. What a setting for a college football game. This is as good as it gets in these United States right here. The maize and blue and the crimson and cream. From the 8, Underwood takes the snap. He runs it himself. Right, he's dropped inside the 5. Owen Heineke again. 5-yard loss.
Wow, what a play. He comes knifing through and swims past one of the linemen and gets in there on the action. Just excellent stuff from Owen Heineke. He's on one right now, boys.
2nd and 23 back at the 4. PJ Adebawore is in. Reggie Powers is in. Grayson Holton is in. Michigan goes 4 wides, trips to the left. In the end zone, Underwood back to pass. Twist up front, steps up, shovel pass, incomplete to Haynes. He tried to hit Justice Haynes in the middle of a bunch of bodies, and it's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and a country mile.
Really good job. We had a stunt on the inside. We knew it was coming. Dominic Williams, they could have called holding again. Really good job creating a ton of chaos there in the pocket.
Can Michigan afford to be conservative? They almost have to here. 3rd and 23 from their own 4. 8:53 to go in the 3rd. Oklahoma leads 21-7. Man in motion is Morgan, right to left. He joins a trip set. Underwood, the freshman, hands it off to Haynes. Bounces up the middle, caught from behind, twisted down at the 10 by Grayson Holton. He got 6, but he needed 23. And the Wolverines will kick it away, and Oklahoma again with a chance to get really good field position here.
Great job. You know, set up at first by crowd is loud. They're trying to communicate the call. Quarterback and running back get mixed up. Quarterback has to scramble, forces a hold call, and then it all goes downhill from there.
Hudson Hollenbeck stands 4 yards deep in his end zone here. Satania at his own 45. There's the boot by the lefty. High hanger. Satania backs up to the 40, to the 35. Dropped it. Ball's loose. Scrambling around. There's a wrestling match for it, and Michigan came up with it. Oh, the mistake they couldn't make. Isaiah Satania Had walked the fine line a couple of times tonight and got away with it, but not this time. He drops the football and they turn it over at their own 31-yard line, and Michigan has new life.
I mean, a big punt. He just misjudges it. He's a little too far away from it. It comes down in his hands instead of right in the pocket, right in the chest gut area, and he can't reel it in, and there's no one else down there. He's got a gunner who's fighting to get to the ball, but boy, that is a huge mistake.
Recovered by Cole Sullivan, Michigan from the plus 31. Second turnover on Oklahoma. Underwood, hands to Haynes up the middle, breaks the 30, pushes the pile to the 27. He got 4 on first down. Kip Lewis the tackle. Justice Haynes, 16 carries, now 119 yards and a touchdown. Of course, the 75-yarder, the vast majority of those.
We've put our defense in bad spots. I mean, they've done a good job getting stops. We have 15-yard penalty, hitting the punter, and then this one, a turnover. I mean, it's hard for those big boys to stay out on the field this long. Tight end right. 2nd and 6, Underwood, play action. Zings one across the middle, too high, incomplete. Looking for Donovan McCulley. OU's freshman, Cortland Guillory in coverage, but the pass was too high. 3rd down. Bringing pressure, just man on the back end. Guillory in a really good spot.
He looks sped up, doesn't he, Ted?
Oh, yeah.
Feet all over the place, throwing away, like he's fading away when he's throwing. The pressure that Oklahoma's defense has got on Bryce Underwood tonight is starting to affect his play.
Michigan just 2 for 9 on 3rd downs. 3rd and 6 from the 27. Bredesen, the fullback, in motion. Now a timeout's going to be called by Oklahoma here. With 7:18 to go third quarter.
Oklahoma.
We only have 10.
One note here, guys. Gentry Williams is in the injury tent. It looked like he might have been just going there for a quick break, but they've been in there with him for a moment. So something worth monitoring here on the sidelines. Looks like he's okay, but he just wasn't in on that series.
Had to burn that timeout. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure we only had 10 guys out on defense.
Riverwind Casino's gaming floor has nearly 3,000 of your favorite games, complemented by a variety of bars, restaurants, and the best live music in the metro. It's no surprise that Riverwind Casino is always a good time.
Ted, what do you think Sharon Moore's thinking 2 plays here? I know they've got a great kicker, but
it's possible.
With how this one's unfolding, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I was talking about this earlier. This is a trick play area for Michigan as well. But, yeah, I think you're on to something.
3rd and 6, 3 wideouts. Goodwin goes left to right in motion. Underwood in the shotgun. He's got the football. He'll hand it to Haynes up the middle. Stood up at the 24, so he got half of it. You might have sniffed it out right, Gabe. They needed 6. Nope, here comes the field goal.
That's strange.
Good physical tackle there by Kobe McKenzie.
Haynes is a load, too. I mean,
yeah,
that's what Kobe McKenzie does, though. Just knocked him back. That's fantastic play from 11.
Like I said, fake type territory, trick play territory. I'm sure they're going to be in some type of safe. Yeah, they've got guys back.
Zavada, 41 yards from the right hash. He missed from 32 in the first half. It is a kick. He got it away. It has plenty of distance, and this time it is good. So our new score with 6:33 to go in the third quarter is now Oklahoma 21 and Michigan 10.
Great job by the defense, Ted. Put them in a bad spot, and just like last week, got put in a horrible spot, did what they had to do, forced them to a field goal attempt. Really, really good defense.
I remember one of the pregame, and Brent Venables is having a animated conversation with Kobe McKenzie as he comes off the field. David Stone now a part of the quick conversation. Intense down here. They liked what they see from that defense bowing up. But Toby, you had in one of your preseason conversations with Coach Venables. He said we just can't turn the ball over, and tonight it's not necessarily true turnovers, just mistakes. Gentry Williams has emerged from the injury tent while we've been in the midst of reporting from down here on the sidelines. He's running around. Jeffrey Lau is helping him stretch out. Looks like he's moving around okay. We'll see if the Sooner corner is able to get back in this game.
They are -4 now in turnover margin early in the season. -2 tonight. 4-play, 8-yard drive at 1:30. Our Fowler Automotive Group drive summary ends at a 41-yard Dominic Zapata field goal. Here's the kickoff. This is shorter. Up to take it is Ott. It bobbles out of his hands, picks it back up at the 5. He's got to run with it now. He's surrounded and he's dropped. And the Sooners, another special teams mistake, will start this drive at their own 7. That was a short kickoff, the first of the night. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but Jaden Ott came up to retrieve it, and it bounced off his shoulder pads. He had to pick it up and couldn't go anywhere at that point.
You need to settle back into this football game. Michigan's not going away. Championship level program. They're going to continue to fight, and it feels like we came out this second half and let our guard down.
Sooners lead 21-10, 6:29 to go third quarter from their own 7. Blaylock in at running back. Kanik at tight end, 3 wides. Mateer stands on the 2 in the shotgun. He's got the football, drops into the end zone to throw, does, near side, caught by Kanik at the 10, splits defenders, 15, first down, out of bounds, twisted down on the sideline.
Yeah, drop it. He's grabbing at his flag. You can't.
He didn't throw it. 11 yards to the 18. Jaron Kanik's second catch tonight. It was Jayshawn Barham.
And it's late, and it's a hip drop. I mean, I know he didn't fall across the back of his legs, but that's a dangerous play.
There's the snap. Inside handoff, Blaylock across the 20. Twisted down out near the 24. That's 5-6 on first down for Torrey Blaylock.
It feels like the more we run it, the more space we're creating up front. Liking what I'm seeing from this group on the offensive line.
4 new starters on the offensive line tonight for OU. Mateer back to pass. Zings it across the middle. Deflected in the air. Incomplete. Intended for Deion Burks. Jimmy Rolder, the linebacker, got a hand on it. And then it hung perilously in the air. Probably the closest to grabbing it was Isaiah Satania on the back end. And if he could have got there, he would have been gone. But it was too far out in front of him.
And I don't know where he's throwing that football. There's nothing open right there. That's a bad read and a bad throw from Mateer. How about Blaylock coming up and cutting down Barham on the blitz?
Barham was not a fan of it.
3rd and 4 from their own 24. Mateer to throw. Pressure comes. He's surrounded and can't get away. They brought a bunch that time, and Mateer couldn't escape. It's a sack back at the 22.
It feels like this Michigan defense with Barham back in there has got their identity back. They've been super aggressive. Tons of pressure from all over the place.
Called QB draw there. Conservative call from Arbuckle. You can tell by how the guards are climbing to the second level. Maybe an RPO that he can take if he likes on the outside, but that pressure from the boundary, just kind of a perfect defensive call into that play.
This is a never-ending third quarter. There's still 5 minutes to go. This will be the 8th possession combined there's been in this third quarter. Great punt here by Miller. Backing up the return man, Morgan, inside the 20. He'll try to return it. Got away from Heineke. Bounced outside, and then he gets wrapped up at the 23. Who was that finally tracked him down? Peyton Bowen, the nice open field tackle.
That was really nice. Coming through.
I think that was Boganowski, wasn't it?
Coming through traffic, sorting through there, making a really flush tackle.
Hey, I know nice we hit. Made a change at punter, but it seems like a good change. That ball was drilled.
Really nice hit.
4:44 to go, third quarter, 21-10 Sooners. 59-yard punt by Grayson Miller. And a 4-yard return.
Looked like our second group of safeties thought that maybe they should be on the field, and Brandon Hall said no.
Compact formation, Underwood in the shotgun. Play action, back to pass. Has time, lets it fly deep down the middle. It is Caught.
What a catch.
Oh, he went over the head. What a catch by Donovan McCulley. He reached over the top of Robert Spears-Jennings' helmet and hauled it in.
Kind of pinned it on the back of his helmet as he was going to the ground and then regathered it.
An incredible catch by McCulley, reaching around behind Robert Spears-Jennings and taking it to the 33-yard line in Sooner territory.
And that's the most time Underwood has had to throw all night. He's just standing in the pocket.
44-yard pass, handoff. Jordan Marshall runs left across the 30 and banged down at the 29. He got 4. Now, Michigan scores here. This game gets uncomfortable.
They're mounting something here. They've got some confidence back, little momentum, and we're helping them out. We've helped them out with some big, easy chunks.
Michael Boganowski in, replacing Robert Spears-Jennings at safety. 2nd and 6 Michigan at the Sooner 29. 21-10 Oklahoma in front. Pistol look this time. Marshall the back. Double tight ends right. Handoff Marshall right up the middle to the 27. Lunges for the 26. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really nice job by Kobe. Comes in and just hammers one of the offensive linemen right back into the running back's lap.
We got a 70 down, holding his right hand.
That's who Kobe ran in, had the collision with, I believe.
His arm is kind of hanging, Ted.
That is also right guard Brady Norton.
Sorry, T-Row. Also, Kip Lewis was a little slow to get up on the Sooner sideline as well here. He's making his way, though, under his own power back to the Sooner defensive huddle.
There are some collisions on that play, boys. Jay.
They've already lost left guard Giovanni El Hadi.
I think he'll be back. I think he took a shot in
You think Norton will be back? The one that just got hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think he'll be back.
They spot the ball at the 26, so it'll be 3rd down and 3. Michigan just 2 for 10 on 3rd downs tonight. Sooners forced Illinois State into 1 of 11 on 3rd downs a week ago. This is a little more comfortable range here. Jake Guarnera in at right guard for this play for Michigan. Shotgun for Underwood. Snap. Hands it off up the middle. That's a 1st down run by Marshall. Dominic Williams the tackle, but not until he reached the 21, a gain of 6.
We just get blown out of there. They hit us on a little quick hitter. We've got a blitz, and they just kind of peel us all out of the middle of the formation and able to probe and find the 1st down.
How the incredible catch by Donovan McCulley has given Michigan a drive into Sooner territory. 1st and 10 at the 21 now. 2:18 to go in the 3rd. Oklahoma leads 21-10. Underwood sends Bredesen in motion. Back to pass Underwood. Lobs for no one, incomplete. Confusion there as the wide receiver McCulley cut in. The pass went out. Unfortunately, it was so poorly thrown, Cortland Guillory couldn't get there, or he could have picked it off.
I think it was a little stutter and go, like he was going to block and then release to the middle of the field.
Passer was outside the pocket. The ball crossed the line of scrimmage. No foul for intentional grounding. 2nd down.
Yeah, the pressure coming through there, I think they had a little stutter and go. And he is not, oh my gosh. But the pressure is what created that right there from Underwood.
It was Grayson Holton on the pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 21. Underwood, handoff over the right side. Marshall runs into Dominic Williams, pushed him a yard or two to the 17. So it's a pickup of 4. 3rd down and 6. Here comes Bredesen, the fullback, in, as well as Justice Haynes. Andrew Marsh, a wideout. 1:42 to go, 3rd quarter. 3rd and 6. They got to get it to the 11 for a 1st. Underwood moves under center for one of the rare times tonight with Haynes deep. There's the snap. Fake handoff on the reverse. Rolling right Underwood. Throws across the middle. Incomplete. Intended for McCauley. Again, in coverage. Guillory, 4th down. And the field goal unit will try to make this a 1-score game.
Excellent coverage by Guillory. He's in that trail position all the way across the formation. Lunges for it, gets a hand in the way. I don't know if the throw was going to be able to be caught anyways, but a lot of times you see that defender hook that receiver with that offhand and draw a penalty, but Really smart by Guillory there. Great play.
Dominic Zapata 1 for 2 tonight. This is a 35-yard try, smack dab middle of the field. Hollenbeck the holder. Snap good, hold down, kick is away, and it's good again. 35-yarder is good. And it is now a one-score football game with 1:24 to go in the third. It's Oklahoma 21, Michigan 13.
I think the obvious point down here with, as T-Row mentioned, this never-ending third quarter, Gabe, really would like to see this offense put together a drive. They've had a couple of nice moments in this second half, but really need to see them finish off another drive.
Yeah, got to get some stuff going offensively. I really like the things that we've seen in the passing game, attacking the middle of the field. I continue to believe that Jaren Kanak can be a big piece of what we do offensively. He's run open sometimes, and just Mateer hadn't gotten the ball his way. But like Ted mentioned, some of this stuff starting to open up in the run game. So I'm optimistic that this offense still has a couple of really nice drives left in him in this football game. But there's no doubt, Michigan, they're back in the fight. Like Ted mentioned earlier, championship level program. No one said this was going to be easy. This is what you train all offseason for. It's these moments of fourth quarter like this. It's about to come up.
Here's the kickoff. Headed toward Ott again, and he calls for a fair catch this time. Takes it at the 1. Sooners will start at the 25. Bill listening in Vestavia Hills, Alabama. Kathy in Sandpoint, Idaho. Megan in Seoul, South Korea tonight. Sooner fans listening all over the world. That drive summary brought to you by Fowler Automotive Group. Michigan goes 8 plays, 60 yards. The big play, the 44-yard circus catch, took 3:20 off the clock. And it ended with the 35-yard Dominic Zapata field goal. Fowler Automotive Group being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair. This is what drives us. Sooners from the 25. Mateer in the shotgun all alone. He'll run it himself to the right. Splits to the 30, and he's down there. He got 5. Made a little bit of a cut to his left. It'll be 2nd and 5.
They just run the quarterback counter out of a little different look. May have got away with a hold there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Up front, but good job, good patience by Mateer coming around the formation and waiting on Kanak coming from that backside tight end spot to get a block out in front and cut back inside it.
Some of those counters last week, little disjointed on the timing. They've looked much better tonight, guys.
Trips left, tight end right, Kanak. Blaylock the back on 2nd and 5. Mateer looks back at the sidelines. We're down to 45 seconds to go in the third. Could be the last snap if they want it to be in the quarter. Mateer's got it. Handoff Blaylock. Bounces left, takes a hard hit, knocked down after a gain of 2 to the 32. So 3rd and 3, and do they want to snap it again? Play clock at 25, game clock at 23, play clock at 30. So they don't have to. It looks like they want to. They line up quickly. 3rd and 3 at the 32. They go empty. And Mateer looks back at the sidelines. Maybe not. Clock down to 10.
Jump.
Blaylock called back into the backfield. Now Mateer looks like he's just going to watch the clock expire. And 4 fingers start to go in the air on the Sooner sideline.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Well, we've waited all week for this. We've waited years for this. And we've reached the final stanza now. Fourth quarter time in Norman. Oklahoma leads at 21-13. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Riverwind Casino. Always a good time. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
Quick game in the passing game. So I love that they're in this situation where really the entire playbook's open, guys.
Ball is on the Oklahoma 32. Sooners now go right to left in front of us. They break the huddle. 5 wide. Oklahoma 5 for 10 on third downs tonight. Mateer alone in the offensive backfield. He sends Kanak in motion. Snap. Mateer runs it up the middle. Has the first down. Barrels his way out across the 40-yard line. Big block, a crack block by John Mateer. By Jaren Kanak.
Just QB split zone, Ted.
Yeah, I like it. And great job by Kanak. Full head of steam, goes right up on Derek Moore. That edge position kicks him out.
11-yard pickup, quick play, throw out to Kanik on the edge. 45 has blockers, cuts it up to midfield, barrels over a Wolverine, and he's into Wolverine territory to the 43.
Nice throw, just a little out route right there at the line of scrimmage by Kanik. Let those receivers get out in front and block, and he turns it upfield. 245 pounds with the head of steam, runs over the safety.
Mason Curtis got Kaniked. Another quick snap. Mateer runs it himself over the right side, skips over a defender, got upended at the 40, takes a hard hit. A gain of 3. First downs, by the way, brought to you all night by Paycom. Score big with their command-driven AI engine. I want your shortcut to smart work.
I like Mateer getting involved here and cutting it loose a little bit. It just feels like we've been, as a whole team, and even the crowd, a little quiet, cautious here, nervous about the comeback by Michigan. I like that Mateer is throwing caution to the wind right now.
Play lock the back. Huggins the tight end on 2nd and 7 from the Michigan 40. Mateer, straight drop, 3-man rush, has time across the middle, threw it behind Deion Burks, incomplete. Burks got popped after the incompletion. That's the crowd groan, but no harm. 3rd down.
That was a little weird. Burks kind of stutters like he's going to stop, and I think Mateer thought he was going to shut it down. As there, the guy that hit him is the zone player there, and Burks continued with the route. Mateer thought he was going to shut it down, and what should have been a really easy completion turns into an incomplete pass and a 3rd and long.
The best blocking running back in, Javante Barnes on 3rd and 7 here.
Oh boy. Bar him up in the mug position like he's blitzing too. Here comes the collision.
Michigan, 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. They bring the house. Mateer backpedaling, lobs it out to Barnes. Caught it. 35. First down, 30. Out of bounds, 25. John Mateer lollipopped one out to Javante Barnes. What a call.
What a play design. Here comes the collision. Nope, we're kicking down protection and going to let the end guy go. And Barnes slips out into open territory. What a play design.
Boys, I'm telling you, Ben Arbuckle's having himself a night.
16-yard pickup on the pass to Barnes, who stays in the game at running back in a pistol formation from the 24 of Michigan. Sooners lead 21-13. Mateer has the football. Handoff Barnes, reverse, flea flicker, bounce to Mateer, hit as he throws, end zone, got him in, incomplete. Oh, through the hands of Jaron Kanik. It worked to perfection, and he dropped it. Oh, no.
A little bit of a stutter there. Kanik's it's in a tough spot. It's kind of over his head, and it slows how he can run down. He can't open it up and run. That's just tough. What a play design. Another one. And Mateer was under pressure there. They sniffed it out pretty quickly and got through the front line, and he took a shot as he delivered it.
Oh, that worked just like you want it to, except for the most important part. 2nd and 10 from the 24. Still Barnes it back. Mateer against pressure, steps up, spins away, got to get rid of it, does, takes a hit, but he threw it into the band. It'll be 3rd down. Michigan is bringing everybody right down.
Passer was outside the pocket. Ball across the line of scrimmage. 3rd down.
Great individual effort there by Mateer to avoid the sack. They bring more than we can pick up over there. Good job by Barnes, takes the inside guy, and Mateer's able to get out just enough to get that ball out of bounds.
They need 10 yards, or Tate Sandell's going to face his first pressure spot in a Sooner uniform. Sooners 7 of 12 on 3rd downs. They've been great on this down, even when it's been long. It's 3rd and 10 here. Trips left, 1 right. Barnes in the block. Mateer surveys the defense, takes the football. They bring pressure again. Backpedaling, running right. Mateer got rid of it, and he threw it away again. Didn't have a guy downfield. Burks the nearest receiver. And here comes Tate Sandell to try be about a 41, 42-yard field goal.
Heck of a catch by the cheerleader over here on the visiting side. 2 feet down, possession. Heck of a job by our crew over here, T-Row.
We wanted that home run ball to Kanik and had it just off the fingertips, and it, you got to take those shots every now and then, but it set us behind the chains and couldn't get the drive back going.
First try in a Sooner uniform, Tate Sandell, the UTSA transfer from 42 yards, right hash, left-footed. The field goal is in the air, and it is no good. He missed it, and it's still a 1-score game.
Just pushed it off to the left.
Oh, no, the fireworks people.
Fireworks went off.
Oh, no.
Timeout.
Drive. Defensive line at the point of attack, but, man, Ted, doesn't it just feel like it's time for someone to make a big-time play in this one?
It does. And, Michigan, when they've gotten Underwood out of the pocket a little bit and get him on the edge, it feels like that's whenever they've had us in our toughest spots. And, whenever he's in the pocket, we've been able to create some really good pressure. Let's see if they try and move it again and get him out on the perimeter.
Heineke and Omosigo in at linebacker to start this drive. Michigan on their own 24. It's an 8-point Sooner lead. Double tight ends to each side. Underwood back to pass. Steps up, he'll run it himself. Breaks a tackle, steps out of another. He's to the 30, veers left. He got to the 33. Gain of 9.
Nice tackle by Heineke coming up. That's not easy. A ton of space on a big athletic quarterback. That's a good drag down tackle, or he may have been out the backside.
2nd and 1, 12:09 to go. Underwood tonight, 7 of 17 passing, 121 yards. Trips right, one of them's the fullback Bredesen. Underwood claps his hands, takes the football, whistles before the snap. Whistles and a timeout called by Sharon Moore.
Boy, Guillory's jumping that out route right there
before the ball was snapped. Timeout, Michigan. Their first of the half.
30-second
timeout
to go, so both teams have used a second half timeout here.
Correction, this is a full timeout.
And we'll take it with them. Sooners lead it by 8. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Riverwind Casino. Always a good time. This is Sooner football from Learfield. Beloved thing we call Sooner football. Through us, we appreciate it. And if you're listening around the world, we do as well. We got a good one. 2 of the all-time great programs meeting for just the second time tonight. 21-13 Oklahoma in front with 11:53 to play. Michigan has just used a timeout. They have a 2nd and 1 at their own 33 when play resumes.
I'll tell you, Guillory's been fantastic. He is all over these routes. This is take a shot territory here. 2nd and 1, waist down. With as aggressive as he's been, I'm worried about a double move or something on the outside.
Little out and up.
Yeah.
Stutter go.
You got Davon Jordan at the other corner, although this is a compact look here. There's the pistol. It's a handoff to Haynes up the middle, across the 35. He's got the first down. Keeps his feet out to the 37.
Boy, he is really good. It looks like you've got him hemmed up, and somehow he's able to continue to fall forward for another extra yard or 2.
PJ Adebawore and Marvin Jones check in on the D-line.
PJ's had a good night tonight. He's really heavy-handed, strong out there on the edge.
Double tight end right. The back is Haynes in a pistol from the 37. Man in motion, good one. Underwood fakes the handoff, back to pass, immediately under pressure, and they got him. It's a sack. Jaden Jackson and Sammy Omosigo.
We got a Wolverine lineman slow to get up.
Yeah, their center.
Jaden Jackson just straight ran through. I think that may have been who he ran through. Just lifted him, forklifted him right back into the quarterback's lap, and Omosigo off the edge runs through the running back as well.
That was such a violent strike from Omosigo on Haynes, Ted. That was
blank. He ran through his soul.
That's what was once. That's what he said on Monday night.
2nd and 15.
Listen
First sack
to this
tonight
crowd,
for OU.
boys.
Sooner fans, you've been brilliant tonight. Another 10:25 to maneuver, and a flag flies. Delay of game?
That's right.
I think they're giving him the timeout.
Took so long
before the play clock expired. Timeout, Michigan.
Boy, that could be
their
costly.
2nd of the half.
They're down to 1 timeout
full
left.
timeout.
It just took so long with the offensive lineman a little shaken up to get up to his feet. And
please adjust the game clock to 10:28. 10:28.
Play clock just got away from him. You may see them do a boot or something here with a throwback, or try and get Underwood out on the edge of the defense with a couple of different options.
Wolverines have 2 tight ends on the field. They're both spread out in the slots with a couple of wideouts. Haynes the back. He's on the left hip of Underwood. We're still waiting for TV. now we're ready. 2nd and 15. 6'4" freshman brings the tight ends into the formation now. He has the football, fakes the handoff under pressure, lets it fly far side, incomplete. Had to get rid of it. Again, Guillory, the defender. Pressure was coming from Kobe McKenzie. 3rd down.
We weren't messing around on that. I think that may have been the same boot they ran early in the game where they hit us on the big chunk play. We brought the edge pressure right into it on that one. Great call defensively by Venables.
3rd and 15. Sooners have not forced a turnover yet this season. Now would be a good time. Trips left, tight end right. Crowd in a frenzy. Underwood asks for the football. He's got it. Sooners bring 5. He throws near side. It's deflected, incomplete. Owen Heineke got his mitt on it. And Michigan's going to have to punt.
Have yourself a game, young man. He's had a really nice one so far. Special teams, making tackles in the backfield. Now gets a batted ball on a little loop for contained blitz. Had the 2 backers in the middle, adding to the blitz, adding to the rush there. And Underwood has had very few opportunities from a clean pocket to just deliver the ball downfield.
Punt is away. Satania fumbled the last one. He calls for a fair catch and takes this one cleanly at the 18 or 19-yard line. Sooners have the ball back with 10-11 to go. And an 8-point lead.
It's been a long day for these fans. Game day, 8 a.m. this morning. Gabe, some fans probably had to get here much earlier to make sure they had a spot. Heck, I'm willing to bet some of those students might not have even slept much last night. But holy smokes, what an opportunity they've had. What a difference that they've made. And you challenged, you said last time, hey, it's the 4th quarter, it's got to keep on. That energy has stayed within this crowd and the stadium.
Been absolutely fantastic. Now I need them to be very, very quiet.
From their own 19. Blaylock the back, 3 wideouts. Kanik the tight end. Sooners go right to left, 4th quarter. Mateer sends Keontez Lewis in motion. He joins a trip set to the right. Mateer runs it himself up the middle, cuts right, bounces right. To the corner he goes. 25. First down 30. Goes by a man 35. Dives forward. Refuses to go out of bounds. He's out near the 37-yard line.
Great patient run there. Just cutting it back. Letting his guys do work out in front. Good job by the receivers staying active on the backside for a long time. Keontez Lewis coming up and getting a good one.
Really cool design there. The front side kind of like swing, Ted, to stretch the defense even more horizontally. I like that play.
74 yards rushing for John Mateer now tonight. That was a 19-yarder. Handoff Blaylock in the backfield. That looked odd, and it goes nowhere. No gain at best. 2nd and 10. That didn't look right.
Some weird action in the backfield, kind of opposite what you typically see, and gave up a lot of penetration there. I don't know where that came from, but it never really got Blaylock to where he could get downhill and getting momentum moving forward.
How about Blaylock? The toughness he's displayed this game, just fantastic, man. After the shoulder injury last week, for him to come out and to play the way he has, just awesome.
2nd and 10, empty set here. Mateer against the 4-man rush, looking to throw, has a pocket, still looking, still has a pocket. Now he rolls right. Now he tries to get away from Barham. He throws a dangerous pass. It's caught by Kanik, and he might have the first down. Oh, when he let that go, I said, what are you doing?
I mean, he's backpedaling with Barham in his face, and gets enough on it downfield to Kanik, who finds himself in an open spot and plucks it out of the air.
Half yard shy of the first down. It's 3rd and half a yard. Quick snap, and it's a throw near side, caught by Lewis. First down in Michigan territory. Nice. Spun down at the 46. Gain of 5.
Smart.
Move the chains.
It feels like Keontez maybe could have made something else happen with that, but good job. Just a little hesitation, then take it north and south and just get the chains moving.
Sooners 8 of 14 on 3rd downs tonight. First downs brought to you by Paycom.
Clock is our friend at this point in time.
Good point, Gabe Eichert. Only one timeout for Michigan.
No reason to be in a hurry. Use that play clock. Be smart with the football.
7:43 to go. Satania in motion. They hand him the football on the jet sweep right side. Across the 45 to the 40. Good chunk. He got about 8 down to the 38 in Michigan territory.
We're just hitting them everywhere. Quick passes to the outside, pushing it down the field, runs on the interior, quarterback keepers, jet sweeps. Gabe said it several times tonight, but Arbuckle's called a gym.
Feels like any points here are close to a knockout blow.
Yeah.
Like Michigan scoring twice feels improbable. We're down to 7:09 to play. 2nd and 2 from the 38. Mateer, handoff, Blaylock up the middle. Not much. He falls forward. He got a yard out of it. 3rd and 1, 3rd and half a yard again.
2 to get it. 4 down territory for sure. You're kind of in no man's land. Probably too far for a field goal after missing one.
Oh, baby.
Extra lineman.
Yeah.
Foje in. Ivan Carrion is in as well. Maybe his first snap on offense tonight. This smells fishy. They line up in an I formation. Kanik and Javonte Barnes with Mateer under center on 3rd and half a yard. There's the snap. Handoff Barnes, left side, pushes the pile. I think he's got enough, doesn't he?
Yes, sir.
Needed half a yard, got 1.5. Move the chain.
I need a moment, Toby. Ted. I need a moment. Under center, I formation.
We'll lay down for a second.
Woo.
Look at the speed on Foje.
Foje back off the field. And the clock is under 6 minutes to go.
Michael Fasusi just hobbled off. Logan Howland comes racing in at the last moment at the left tackle spot. We'll check on Fasusi.
From the 35.
Let's hope it's a cramp.
Barnes stays in at running back. Mateer hands him the football. Looks for a hole. Squeeze through one to the 30. Javonte reaching his way to the 26. 9 yards, Javonte Barnes.
Statement drive right now looking like for Oklahoma. Can't run it against Michigan, can you? I mean, that's what we've heard nonstop, and just a gutsy effort from this offensive line all night. And I'll give it up to the tight ends and Kanik at that fullback spot. Just tough duty, and they've answered the call.
2nd and 1. Barnes at one tight end spot. Huggins at the other. Mateer in the shotgun from the 26. Mateer runs it himself. Goes into a hole, comes back out of it, now goes back into it to get the first down. Just got enough. Move the chains. We are under 5 minutes to go. First down's brought to you by Paycom.
Lower left extremity.
Drive.
Sorry, Toby. Lower left extremity, ankle foot area is kind of what they're working on with Michael Fasusi. Hoping to get him back in here shortly, but doesn't seem to be in too much pain right now.
Gabe, I can't wait to hear your O-line breakdown in the postgame, man by man.
Let's go.
Pistol formation from the 24 in Michigan. 4:25 to play. Sooners lead 21-13. Mateer, handoff, Barnes, runs right, runs into the back of a man. Can't go anywhere, no gain, maybe a loss of 1. Clock churns.
Try to hit that one outside. Good job by the defensive line, Michigan. No movement up front on that side over there. It's hard to get it to the edge whenever you can't get much knockback there. That was played pretty well.
Yeah, you got to dent that front side, Ted. And when it comes to like traditional run game tonight, we haven't seen the Sooners have a ton of success. We knew it was going to be difficult against this Michigan front. Really, the success has come when they've gotten an extra hat in the blocking scheme with Mateer running it.
This is the 11th play of this drive. They've only thrown it twice. They're going to throw it here. Mateer, right side, caught by Burks. Inside the 20, sets up his man.
Smart.
Tackled at the 16, didn't go out of bounds.
Cut it back in, had a chance to maybe get a little extra getting to the sideline there and cut it back inside.
7th catch of the game, first of the half for Deion Burks. And we're down to 3:15 to go. This is the ball game, fellas. Michigan can only stop it once. If Oklahoma can put points on the board, you can Katie bar the door. 3rd down and 2. They go empty. Mateer sends Huggins in motion. Snap, Mateer runs it himself, danced outside. He got grabbed by the face mask. Here comes a flag. From every corner of Owen Field they fly, and that's going to be a free first down. stats. When did this drive start?
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 0. The penalty is half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Well, I had a moment of panic there whenever Mateer got pulled down by the face mask. I thought he had dropped the ball and was going down to try and grab it.
This drive started with 10-11 to go in the fourth quarter. We're now down to 2:54. The Sooners have it first and goal at the 8. Barnes the back. They hand it to him. Barnes up the middle, churning his legs to the 6. 2:40 to play.
Ted, he actually, like, his helmet was coming off.
Yeah.
And he grabbed it to, like, put it back on his head because he knew guys were flying to the football. Not sure I've ever seen that.
Sooners in the red zone, brought to you by Pizza Hut. Let's finish this drive. Pizza Hut, the official sponsor, pizza sponsor of the Sooners. Second and goal from the 6. 2:17 to go. Michigan can only stop it once. Oklahoma leads at 21-13. Mateer surveys the defense. Clock drips. Does he have to snap it before the 2-minute warning? He does. Mateer runs it himself through trash. No gain, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. It'll be third and goal from the 6.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
1:55 to play. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because fan work is thirsty work. Crowd knows it. Crowd's feeling it.
Hands.
Yeah.
I think it's one of these situations where maybe you show some trust in Sandell and you just run some QB run game, and if it pops, it pops.
Listen to you.
Or we've seen Mateer, their sprint pass concepts, Ted, where he gets out on the edge of the defense. You got a levels concept as a route, and then if he doesn't like it, he can just take off and run, for a minimal gain where this clock keeps ticking and Michigan's forced to use their last time out. But ball's got to be in Ten's hands.
Throw it to Burks. That's the best storyline. From the 7, third and goal. Trips left. Tight end right. Mateer. Sends Blaylock out. Mateer back to pass. Blitzes on. Looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Blaylock. Turns it to the 5. Tackled from behind by Barham. Great tackle to prevent the touchdown at the 3.
Love the call.
Goal.
Love the call. Mateer's point. He's saying, let's go. Not a lot of movement from the sideline yet.
Timeout. Michigan. This is their third and final charge timeout of the half. It's a 30-second timeout.
I think Barham looked like he was reaching for his calf. How's he cramping? He's only played a half.
1:47 to go. Sharon Moore uses his last timeout. I mean, explain to me the logic of going for it here.
I don't think there is.
I don't think we're going to go for it.
No.
There's nothing. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of analytics in today's day and age of college football. I don't think there's any board that says
to 148. 148.
You know, on the broadcast where it seems like ESPN analytics always says go for it.
Thank you.
I feel like in this situation, even that would say do not.
It's not the easiest angle in the world.
Oh, come on.
It's going to be an extra point try, but it's the far left hash.
We need to get the kid that kicked the field goal at game day. That's who we need.
What
was his name? Chris? Jack? 200K Jack?
Man, is he the big man on campus corner tonight or what?
Jack Doggard.
Don't blow it all in one spot, Jack.
He's been all over the big screen tonight, too, guys.
Yeah, he's a hero.
The big screen crew has found him all night long.
I'll tell you what, man.
Here comes Sandell.
The entire Eichert household was going crazy with Jack when that thing was striped.
21-yard try to virtually seal it from the left hash. Sandell 0 for 1 tonight. Everybody ready now. Snappers Anderson, holders Ulrich. Snap high, hold down, kick is away, and it is good. Tate Sandell's first made field goal matters. And with 1:44 to go, it's now 24-13 Sooners.
It was the right call. Make it a 2-score game with less than 2 minutes to go. And even though the clock stops on first downs, it's a lot to overcome. And what a moment there, Gabe Eichert, for Tate Sandell. Missed one earlier. Special teams have been a bit of a problem tonight for the Sooners, but a big moment to hopefully help clinch this thing here in crunch time.
Yeah, I know it's a short one, but still a pressure kick, and one of those situations where I know everyone's focusing on the kicker. I'm focusing on what's going on up front with the offensive linemen and field goal protection, and just really solid fundamentals from the O-line on that field goal. No leakage. Really, really good job from the big boys up front.
How about going back to that third down, the trust Arbuckle has in Mateer to run that little bootleg.
Now
oh,
it's
yeah, there we go.
Now we can jump
Now
around.
the crowd has T-Row's blessing, huh?
No.
Does it not hit the same now that you already played it once?
It hits just fine, Ted.
Everything feels pretty good right
Let's just finish this thing.
That was a 16-play, 78-yard drive in 8 minutes and 27 seconds.
Wow.
Your Fowler Automotive Group drive summary. Here's the kickoff. Headed toward Marsh. Returnable at the 5 to the 10. Outside to the 25. Ooh. And knocked down by Owen Heineke again at the 27.
What a game.
A 16-play drive that took 8:27 off the clock. Oklahoma has put up over 400 yards of offense on the Michigan defense tonight. That hasn't been done too often lately.
I know we still have some game to play, but has anybody on defense had a bigger impact than Heineke?
I don't know. I don't think so. He's been all over the place.
No timeouts. Michigan needs to score onside and score again, and they need a 2-point conversion in there. 3 wides, the back is Haynes. Bryce Underwood in the shotgun, takes the football. Looks to throw. Does. Far sideline, deep shot, flag down, incomplete pass. Flag down on the far sideline.
We line up in the neutral zone.
Offside. Defense number 32 lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
1:33 to go. That'll move the ball to the 31. Underwood's numbers tonight, stats, 7 of 20. Back to pass. Looks left, pump fake, he'll run it himself. No, he throws late, deep down the middle, underthrown. Oh, Reggie Powers tried to come back and pick it off. Couldn't quite get there.
Grayson Holton with a nice rush there and puts the pressure, but, just rushing forward, there's opportunity for some windows for Underwood to step up and make some throws downfield, but rushing forward, this is where these guys got to get home, got to get to an edge, beat someone. This is our Mason Thomas. He's the closer, right? Let's see one.
1:25 to go. 2nd and 5 from the 31. 4-man rush. Underwood slings it near side. Caught by the tight end, Zach Marshall. Makes a move at the 40. Surrounded at the 42. Got popped at the 43. Can't stop it. It's a first down, so it'll momentarily stop with 1:18 to go.
A really good job, going and trying to knife that outside leg. I think it was Peyton Bowen. Takes a wide angle there and forces him back inside and gets tackled inbounds, and that clock rolls.
They just now spotted it, so they're just now going to wind the clock from the 43-yard line. Underwood steps up, throws late, far sideline, too far out in front of McCauley. Maybe he should have caught that. That was a fastball, man.
Boy, Guillory has been all over the place. Again, good close there, in position to make a tackle.
Sooners might have a star at number 4, Ted.
Oh, man.
Nice.
He was letting him know about it on that Michigan sideline, too.
He's been the best corner on the field, period.
Both sides?
Both sides.
2nd and 10, 1:08 to play. From their own 43. Underwood. Surrounded. Escapes to the right. Looking to throw. Stops. Throws late. Incomplete. Tried to dump it down to the back. Haynes. Gabe, has he been the best freshman on the field tonight?
Yes.
Boy, good effort.
Oh, I don't know. Fasusi, before he went down with the ankle, we didn't say Fasusi's name all game, which means you're playing awesome at offensive line.
Yeah.
I love the effort there by the defensive line. It's been a long, tough game, and they're still pursuing, chasing Underwood all over the place.
Ted, and Michigan's having to chip with tight ends, back chipping.
3rd and 10 with 1 minute to go. Sooners bring 5. Underwood near sideline. Comeback catch is made by McCauley. That'll be close to the first down, but a yard shy. Clock runs. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the Sooner 48. 45 seconds to go. Clock running. They need a yard. Everybody on the line of scrimmage. It's a handoff. Yeah. He's surrounded, and you can unhitch the wagon. Put the ponies in the board. Sammy Omosigho ran through his soul, and Oklahoma's gonna beat Michigan. A 4th down stop at midfield, and the battle of titans tonight in Norman goes to the Crimson and Cream. Ha ha!
What a response from this football team in the 4th quarter. I mean, you had a really good first half. There were mistakes in there, but you made a big impression in the first half. And then you come out and almost fumble the thing away. You know, bad plays, give up a huge chunk in the run for a touchdown, muff a punt. But the offense puts a huge drive together, and defense stands strong.
Victory formation. John Mateer takes a knee, and he won't have to do it again. Oklahoma is 2-0, and they are to be dealt with in 2025. The Sooners have defeated the big boys of the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. Final score tonight in Norman, Oklahoma 24 and Michigan 13.